Hello, everybody, and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Majora Mask Randall Tournament Season 1 Grand Finals. This is between Phaaze and Skyward. We've got a hype match for you today. Commentating for us, we have Melrose, Rob the Video Gamer, and Vidya James. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Grand Finals, baby.
Woo! I didn't think we'd get here. It took
Just
a while.
Reminder to everybody, this tournament is still double elimination. So coming from loser's bracket, if Skyward wins this match, there will be a second game to determine the grand champion.
Mm-hmm. This is great.
And of course, welcome everyone who's watching Majora's Mask for the first time. Grand Finals is always a hype occasion. A lot of people coming here which are new to Majora's Mask. We are more than happy to answer any questions you have on the dealings going on. But for now, Phaaze, the number 15th seed, Skyward, the number 7th seed. I would say both of these players were severely underseeded, and so it proved to be the case. They are duking it out in the grand final. Who will prevail? We are about to find out in 10 seconds. What are we predicting here, everyone?
Thank you for the subscriptions.
There's a hype train at the start.
Oh my goodness, we're off. Here we are off. So did anyone get a peek of what we have on top of the... Well, no one's going for it.
Red rupee.
Oh, it's a red rupee. Skyward is one frugal boy. He will not be getting money. But he's going to go for North Tingle, I assume. So why you wouldn't grab the money, I don't know.
Ooh,
let's hope he didn't mistake it for like fire arrows or powder keg. Who knows?
Red potion bottle in the tree.
That's lovely.
That's actually really convenient. That makes day 2 way more convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, we saw differing approaches to getting on top of here. Phaaze going for your classic upward slide. Skyward just climbing the pillar.
I'm a big
Skyward's
slide
going to
guy.
take an early advantage.
I like doing the upward slide. I don't do it in races because I'm terrible at this game, and I always end up sliding back down like twice.
I feel that.
Out of Logic Hero's Bow.
Oh, yeah.
Tingle.
Wow.
So we're going to have to start paying attention to logic here because you need a projectile in order to get that bow. So there's a hook shot or another bow or something.
Zora Mask also counts as a projectile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to have a look at the Song of Storms for our starting song.
Yuck. My $20.
Goron Race is dead. Dampe Digging is dead. Ocean Spider House is dead. Path to Snowhead is foolish.
It's all dead. It's all... Phaaze here is going to be kicking off the hide-and-seek minigame with the bombers. I think that's a very clever thing to do.
Yeah, I think if you get a projectile right away, you might as well just do this while you're in North Clocktown the first time. Looks like Skyward's going to be doing...
It has been a while since I've watched either of these races. I don't know who amongst these two are early room key route purists, or how many of them
foolish?
Like to try and...
Path to Snowhead was foolish, Ricky.
Yeah. So I think both of these guys are early room keyers, but Phaaze does Observatory Opener, whereas Skyward goes for Dodongo Grotto Opener, which are both, I think, completely valid openers.
I disagree entirely. I think Skyward is going to win. Phaaze is throwing.
You think Phaaze is throwing just because
I do not agree with the Observatory, but there's a reason why I'm in the commentary booth and not in the grand final.
I honestly hate Observatory Opener.
See, we're 2 for 1 here, James. I'm sorry.
I feel like it hardly ever pays out. It hardly ever pays out. You're basically
let's find out.
You're basically banking on there being something on Moon's tier.
Some money. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it really matters that much. I think as long as you kill the appropriate amount of time to get into Stockpot in, I don't think it matters that much.
All right, so
Moon's tier is Mask of Sense.
Road to Kana is foolish.
Classic.
Not many checks being eliminated by our foolish hinter.
Path to Snowhead is 2 checks. Road to Icona is 3 checks. We've eliminated 5 checks with our foolish hints. That's terrible.
And another Road to Icona foolish hint.
Apologies if I'm spoiling
spoilers
the experience, people. Let me go ahead and refresh.
Another hint here. Swamp
You got the
Spider
bunny
House is
hood.
Bunny Hood, so we're not going to be
Oh.
doing Swamp Spider House for sure, but that has implications if the postman ends up being a required item.
Okay, so Skyward just picked up the silver rupee for me. I guess I'm ahead. I'm with the times now,
Yeah, I
and
think
it's just
so.
frozen. It's now synchronizing, so
Beautiful.
I'm falling behind.
Yeah, I'm getting some synchronizations as
If
well.
you two could commentate for me, that'd be great.
Well, it's also syncing for me. Looks like Phaaze is going for the rest of the bombers, then he's probably going to do some early room key stuff, whereas Skyward is just straight up just going for it.
Well, I think they're both gonna. Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta be
And-
careful not to speak to Andrew. You don't want to ruin your chances of. There we go.
Oh,
If you speak to
they both
Andrew,
just
you could
time warped on me.
You could accidentally ruin your chances of getting the room key if you tell Andrew you don't have a reservation there.
Indeed.
You can save that chance if you find a transformation mask.
It's interesting that the two of them split off in different paths, and yet they've both arrived here pretty much dead on. That's
Well,
the beauty
story.
of the. Yeah, it's the beauty of the freedom that kind of affords you with your openers, because you've always got to waste in-game time to do something in the game.
And very interesting.
Mask.
Phaaze actually did an extra grandma stories compared to Skyward. Skyward is a little bit further along in his in-game time, so he was able to wait just a tiny bit for Anju, and it ended up being faster.
I feel like I'm the only person in the world that always has at least an hour and 15 minutes on their first cycle.
But we got a Keaton mask, so North Clocktown.
That's a North Clocktown. Wow, Fierce Deity.
Yeah. There we go. That's a nice early find. Don't have
That
to
is a
worry about
lovely
boss
find.
damage.
Not required to beat the game, of course, but
Well, we know Majora is not going to be that bad now.
Mm-hmm.
nice luxury item to have. But both of them are going to find themselves going up towards the... I believe this is a silver rupee in the vanilla game. Phaaze is going to go
Usually.
ahead and play Tig real quick.
It's a piece of art.
It's a piece of heart. So I suspect here Skyward's going to go down... Oh wait, no, he's got the bow. He's going to do some... now, can Phaaze... Has Phaaze ran out of time to do this?
I thought he doesn't have enough
time.
time. He does not have enough time.
Interesting divergence here. So I suspect Phaaze is going to go straight over to laundry pool here.
He's going to
looks
head
be
straight
the
to Laundry
case.
Pool and grab his fairy.
Yep.
All right, so all eyes on Skyward's side. Is this going to be a big difference early on? I suspect
minigames.
Phaaze is a big fan of going for your early sphere checks, so I can't see Phaaze not doing this eventually. But something like a Goron Mask, or we know what Bunny Hood is, so it can't be that. But a Goron Mask, that's a huge amount of overworld movement you've saved yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
Goron Mask is massive. Why could I not get that out of my mouth?
Another
That's the
out of
second
logic
out of
bow,
logic
yes.
bow.
So it's looking like the hook shot is our first projectile.
Interesting. Which is going to be another bow here on Guru, and we're all going to be wrong. Oh my god, Phaaze. What's happening?
I don't want to be that guy that talks about the newest version all the time, but progressive items is so cool to have in this game.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
cool
a thing in
one word to it.
1.13.
Nothing for Skyward.
Just a purple rupee. And I think Skyward already had a lot of money anyway, so it can't even benefit from the payout.
I think he
Yeah,
had
but-
close to 99.
Yeah, he went
got
to
the 100 rupee
Dongo's.
chest.
Yes.
All sorts of money we can't use. It's
Mirror Shield
We
off
have a
Guru
mirror
Guru.
shield.
Frog.
That's a nice thing to find. That's one of those items that
Absolutely.
can end up anywhere in the game. So it's nice to see that.
Whenever
early
Mirror
on.
Shield is my go mode, it's almost always on Bank 3.
There's a very distinct difference in money right now, and depending on what the bomb shop item is, that could put Skyward at a bit of an advantage right now. Well, it's a red rupee, so
He's fine. He's fine.
Still though, Skyward has a lot more money. He's going to be able to deposit a lot more, and this may expedite the process a little bit. I'm assuming Phaaze is going to go for the Termina Field loop that is most people do for Observatory Opener night one. So he's going to get the rupees from Dodongo Grotto, and he's also going to get this silver rupee. So
He's holding on to 15 rupees as opposed to 10. So I wonder if he's given himself the opportunity to fail this a few times.
yeah,
See, I
know
always
some
go-
people-
I always go for South Termina Field opener and save Dodongo Grotto for when I'm waiting to save Bomb Lady.
Right.
So I mentioned that with the postman counting minigame, it's free on your first go, and you can exit and come back in to make it free again. But if you fail it and have another try, he will charge you 2 rupees.
Giant's Mask.
He got a first try though. It's Phaaze. He knows what he's doing.
So no logic kerfuffles with the bunny hood on Swamp Spider House as well.
I've learned to never question what Phaaze is up to. So
Well, logically, Giant's Mask is required to beat the game.
it is logically required, but of course, just to emphasize, you will never see it appear in the hints logic either.
Yeah.
So logically required, but the hints will never point towards it.
And we got double Swordsman School.
So as much as I'd love to talk about what each racer is doing, we can't really diverge much from it.
We can talk about
what's going to happen afterwards. Skyward, I assume, is actually I'm not too sure what Skyward's going to do, but we know Phaaze will go field, check out what the business club is selling.
He's going to get the last bomber first, probably, and then go
north. Oh yeah,
transform
himself.
Yeah,
transform. And then transport.
Oh, All Knight's Mask.
Now that's a conundrum. That could fast track our way to day 3 here, because I think I've been wanting to get that early in a route for a while now to try something. So it hasn't happened, and I keep watching people get it early, so that's annoying. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's
honestly,
Skyward's given himself 4 tries to fail.
In that position, I do all my stuff that I have to do for day 2, and then I go check All Knight's Mask, because Grandma has something more often than not when you find it early.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure Skyward just gave him, deposited 80 rupees because it was faster to input that.
Yeah,
than depositing 89.
That's true.
Though it's one more input. I don't think it really matters that much, but sure, if you want backups for Postman game, I guess it makes sense.
Well, once a speedrunner, always a speedrunner. You're thinking of those frames, and that is frames you are expending for no reason. So, still no sign of a projectile, so let's see where Skyward's going. Directly south? Is he? Oh, so he leaves Milk Road. Is he not even going to go for the grotto or the chest?
I don't even know.
Not.
He looks like he's back walking straight to Road to Southern Swamp.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to hold off from going up there until he's checked out the observatory to get the business scrub done as well. I suspect that's the case.
Yeah. He may end up setting up Bean Flag to get the South Termina field checks, because he skipped those as well. Phaaze, that angle is kind of suspicious. Or, he's going up here. Okay, that was on purpose. Never mind. I thought he was going a different way.
I cannot see what was in the tree there.
Okay, it looked like a silver rupee to me.
Okay, Stockpot in is Way of a Hero. So even more reason to use our
he's going straight to Swamp Archery, your favorite, Melrose.
He knows I'm commentating. He was in my chat earlier. He knew I was here. He's doing it for the fans. He's doing it for... What a guy. What a homie. All right. I mean, I feel bad for him because he's wasting his time, but, it's...
This is the part where it's like Goron Mask or something?
Well, then again, there's a reason why I'm here and not playing. I shall emphasize that multiple times during this.
Meanwhile, Phaaze, again, this is just the standard observatory opener route where you do the Termina field loop. So we should see what the South Termina field chests are pretty soon on Phase's side. Meanwhile, Skyward's just going to finish up archery and then probably hit the owl. I don't know what else he has planned to kill time for Blast Mask, but I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve.
It has to be said, this isn't the first time these two have met in the tournament.
Hmm?
Right? Isn't Phaaze the one that knocked Skyward into loser's bracket?
Correct, yes. So I wonder if that's played on Skyward's mind a little bit, if he's adapted his game. But with that said, it's been a while since the two of them had that match, so I wonder if any sort of mind games... I told you, he wasted his time. Any sort of mind games going into this. I wonder if it's negated now because it's been that long since they played. Both of them have obviously played enough. They've probably evolved a little bit. Don't want to metagame too much going into it. Like Phaaze, I think is happy. Like he's the winners bracket final winner. Like he's got a good thing going on right now. He doesn't need to change up much at all.
Right. Business scrub. He's got a red root.
As always. So Skyward's gonna grab whatever's up here. Yeah, what's he seen?
I couldn't see it.
I thought it was a silver rupee, but I don't think that's the case if he's gonna go for it. Never mind.
Probably thought he had time to kill or something, and
he's lost his composure after doing archery.
Oh, there's a keg.
Wow, powder keg.
You know, just a powder keg. That's all. It's
easy.
Phaaze, is he going to go back for the grotto? Has he already been to the grotto and I missed it?
Yeah, he's just going to do... Okay, nothing from Rand. Well, there's a bottle from
There's Premium a bottle, but no one's getting that. Alright, so an out of logic tingle here. Well, all tingles, I guess, are out of logic right now. But
Ocean Deed, probably Ocean Deed. And
that's probably toilet paper.
Stockpot in, wave a hero. Now, what's Phaaze doing here?
Is Stockpot in way of the hero?
Phaaze is going to
solving back to Blast Mask now.
Yeah, for Blast Mask.
Is it 12 already for him?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, okay.
Like I said, dude, this is the beauty of Observatory Opener, is that you get that Termina field loop that kills the exact right amount of time to get to Blast Mask. And we're also going to see the Keaton Quiz. This is a standard thing to do if you have Keaton Mask, is to wait until you have Blast Mask Lady. Because there's nothing going on once you hit Sack on, so you might as well just do it while you wait. So we're going to see Phaaze immediately go for this grass, and we'll do it while Sack on's in the middle of running away.
Competitive quizzing. Here we go. One balloon. Yeah.
Almost picking the wrong answer.
It's not Tetris, it's Tortoise. This is what everyone came to see. So,
Keaton prize, nothing.
Anyone else still struggle with this? I have it every now and then. I really drop a bomb, and like, every now and then there's a question I swear has never come up before. Well, there's got a question like, how many cows are in the ranch? And it's like, well, if it's a farm, there's got to be several cows, right? The answer's like
at least
one.
A couple.
Yeah, at least a couple. It's a farm. Like, where are they making their money? What kind of farm survives off one cow?
Nothing on Blast Mask either.
That sells alcoholic milk.
Red potion. No. All right. Interestingly, not checking the North Clocktown Ferry.
Still waiting for the Phaaze. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get the Bomber Kid and then go and do it. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, did you not grab it already?
No, he didn't grab the Bomber Kid because it would have put him into North Clocktown, and then he wanted to route leaving from west to do the loop. So
now this kind of sucks for Skyward. I'm sure Skyward would prefer to put on a transformation mask. And there's our bows.
Yeah. So now both of the bows are in logic. Yeah. As well as Ocean Title Deed.
Skyward's still not going to set up the Bomber's hideout.
Interesting. Might skip Bombers. Yeah. Well, Bombers didn't have anything, so.
Oh, number 5. Come on, dude.
I think Phaaze is going to go get Hookshot, and then he's probably going to go. Even though Toilet Hand's not in logic right now, I still think. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have Ocean Title Deed. Never mind.
He doesn't know.
Yeah. So maybe they'll wait for night 3.
I got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 off the Bombers once, and I was on Restream, and it was my birthday.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I think I've gotten the weekly seed, and I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's always a blessing when it happens.
It is. Well, no, because I was close to 4 hours when I eventually finished the seed.
And where's Phaaze going?
The long way round to Phaaze Grotto, I guess. I don't know why you would not.
Why would you go that way?
Not sure. This makes sense if you have Goron Mask because you cut out loads in Clocktown.
Yeah, but he doesn't even have Bunnyhood.
Just backwalk everywhere.
Not even going to go into Phaaze Grotto in 4 time a day.
And he's going to Milk Road.
Is he hoping for a Goron Mask on? I wonder what he's preempting here. It seems weird to hang on to nighttime this long.
Might be going for Milk Road Tingle.
This might just be his route. He might do this first and then Piat Grotto, although I don't know why. All right, Zora
Hall is foolish. That's all three foolish.
Yeah.
So that's doubled the amount of foolish chests we have among these hints. Yeah, not a great spread. Not a good spread in the slightest.
Yeah.
Nothing good on Milk Road Tingle either.
So far, at least we have 2 song items, but no transformation masks in sight yet.
No transformation masks, no elemental arrows, not even magic.
Hasn't been a particularly bountiful first couple of minutes yet, has it?
No, it hasn't been the most speedy opening. Woodfall Temple is on the way of the hero.
Yeah, Phaaze is here with a hook shot as well, so he might go over and check out the stump.
What are the way of the heroes?
Stop button.
Oh yeah. I wonder if Skyward's going to go hand in the... He might wait till night of day 3. I think he's going towards it though, so we'll see. I'm interested to see if anybody's rushing the all-night mask.
The stock pot in way of the hero, you do your day 2 stuff in the swamp, and then you go do all-night's mask.
Yeah,
honestly.
You might be thinking about Toilet Hand. Well, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's going for hookshot. Hookshot pillar, maybe? Question mark.
What? Road to Econo is foolish, so...
Oh, yeah, right. I don't know why he would be doing that.
Okay, no, he's just going towards... Okay,
he's gonna go check the scrub.
It's a weird thing to rush, considering, like...
You don't have a wallet.
Well, not that.
Ice arrows.
Ice arrows in Piat Grotto.
Nice.
Alright, then. I wonder if he plays Song of Double Time here. No.
I missed what the business scrub was selling.
Red Rupee.
Ah.
Well, let's see what Stump Chest is anyway.
Oh, hey, Mizu.
So far, yeah, there's not too much direction other than that all-night mask. There's Chateau.
Ooh, Chateau.
Okay.
There's the good stuff.
And that's 2 bottles, so that's good.
Actually, that Chateau's in a really convenient spot. It's
that's a really nice spot. Yeah, absolutely. It's always do you two write down where the chateau is? Do you have a space in your notes for like?
I write down where the chateau is as long as I know it's in a spot where I can grab it easily. If chateau ends up being like a Dolwa heart container or something like that, I don't bother.
I feel like there's something good to good advice to new runners. If you have a location where you can easily get a lot of money over chateau, it's always worth writing it down.
If you find a huge rupee or Chateau Romani like in Termina Field or something, it's really easy to grab. Write down where that is, because that's gonna help you a lot in the future. Like farming up Bank 3 or having to go do Twin Mold and having Chateau is gonna be amazing.
Pretty sure Skyward just skipped Stump Chest there.
I think so, yeah. And Phaaze had another look at the item in the tree. I still didn't.
Yeah.
No, Phaaze, don't do it, Phaaze. No, oh, Phaaze, you could have had such an advantage.
For what? Not doing swamp archery? Good song, though.
Oh, I don't have audio up. Whose audio are we listening to on the V-Stream?
I mean, I'm listening to Phaaze. I'm pretty sure that's what's on the audio. Tree item kind of looked like a bottle. Interesting. All right, so Phaaze is going to be up a bottle, which is very interesting. That means PF routing might be different between these 2 runners. And yeah, looks like nobody can tell what's in the tree, but we'll figure it out eventually if Phaaze goes back to grab it.
Oh, this is lovely music. Yeah, oh, what a calming experience this is. It almost makes swamp archery worth doing.
And there you go. Oh, all right. So Skyward's doing an owl save here. It's probably just a safety save, just in case a VC crash could happen. Unless he has something dastardly in mind.
Would you scum the Ocean Deed? I don't know why you would. This is probably a safety save.
You wouldn't do it right now. Yeah.
I don't think there's any reason to save Scum at the moment.
No. Alright, trackers, mark him down 1 hour save. That's a
Hot 24-second time save. All right,
We're missing one way of the hero here.
He's gonna go grab it, so something in the tree is definitely worthwhile.
Either Gibdo or Couples Mask is what it sounds like. Just
I
round
swear
right
it
now.
looked like a silver rupee to me.
It's
I know, it's a bottle of milk.
All
It's
right.
nothing. It's none of the things.
That's now 2 bottles for Phaaze that Skyward hasn't grabbed yet, so that's great.
Phaaze is in Rush Pirate Fortress territory. All he needs is Zora Mask and a bonus song.
Nicely done, Pneumono. It's a shame there wasn't a better vote. Maybe next time. Maybe. What's in the tree? Place your
Otherwise
bets.
known as Rob %. Just
If
the
you're not
requirement
rushing
for-
Pirate Fortress, you're disrespecting me, and I won't stand for that.
If you're doing Swamp Archery, you're disrespecting me. We've already seen it, so don't be surprised if you get disrespected again.
If you're playing well, you're disrespecting me.
Yeah, you're okay. Well, that's Couples Mask. It's on
Couples
Beavers.
Mask is on
Beavers
Beavers.
race.
Required
favorite
Beavers?
trick.
Question mark.
I like that the Beavers are
Potentially.
promoting unity.
Everyone knows I love a good required Beavers.
I can't say I agree.
I know you don't.
XD. Nice sign. Yeah.
I've seen how we have both of our runners making their way through the Woods of Mystery. Once again, this is the grand finals of the Majora's Mask Season 1 tournament. While we're going to be continuing to commentate this like we would any other match, we understand there's going to be plenty of people here new to Majora's Mask. If you want to know what the deal is, please ask all your questions in chat. We would love to help people get into this more. If there's nothing you understand, no question is stupid. Fire them our way. We'd absolutely love to make sure everybody is on board here.
What do ice arrows do? I don't know. I've never played this game before.
Ice arrows sit in your inventory and they stay there.
Okay.
It
What's
also
your inventory?
your inventory is when you hit the start button
Oh,
and it
let's
shows you
start.
all the items. You'll notice how Link isn't holding all of his items. We need to go somewhere, so they put them in the inventory, which is like the cloud. It's the cloud before the cloud, you know?
Oh. I get it. Majora's Mask is just an iPhone.
It's basically an Adobe subscription service. You're right. That's what
okay.
Majora's Mask.
Now you're describing this game in a way a Zoomer like me can understand. All right, so we'll see what the reward is for Koume coming up here.
Kotake didn't give us much.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then
Well,
I
nothing's
think
gave as much, frankly.
at this point it's looking very likely
That's
that
not
All-Night
true.
Mask will
P-Hat
be-
Grotto gave us ice arrows, which are required to beat the game.
We did rob the P-Hat of its prized possessions, correct? Okay, here we go. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Nothing.
Double defense.
Double defense.
Yeah, so probably on Sky.
Just in case
what-
Fierce Deity Majora wasn't easy enough.
So what's next for Skyward? I really would like to see someone rush All Night's Mask here. Skyward's got plenty of time to make it happen, so he could do some other stuff in the meantime.
With Stockpot in Way of the Hero, you rush All Night's Mask. There's no two ways about it, you know? And
It's
I think that's
happening.
exactly what he's doing.
It's happening. Here we go. And Phaaze would not shock me if he is close behind.
Yeah, we'll see what this way of the hero is.
One way or another, because as soon
If
as we finish
Grandma
this
is Way of the
story-
Hero, it's almost always light arrows.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Some things never change.
That's kind of interesting because now it kind of implies like what do you do from this point onward? Obviously, you go to day 3 and rush the ranch.
You can do Honey and Darling now. I don't know why Skyward isn't going up to check the employees. Like, I would forward time of day here. Go check the employees room.
You can't advance time and stockpot in.
Yeah, at least leave. I'm not.
Yeah. Go check. Yeah.
You might do it after Honey and Darling, but
We'll see what this is.
I think trying to wind down time towards the end of your first cycle is probably pivotal at this point.
Yeah, when you don't have a lot, it's probably good to just start rushing day 3. Just rushing the end of cycle checks.
You should go do your ranch checks.
Well, here's the thing: you have a keg, so it's a possibility they might be holding off until we find the Goron mask, so they can just knock it out and like.
Yeah, there's a possibility that you don't find your Goron mask until like day 2 or 3 of the next cycle, though, and then you're without those 5 hints.
There's a possibility it's on the roof in the dog's pen as well. So that's when I lose races. I lose races because of that kind of stuff. I have to say, Skyward and Phaaze very much in tandem right now. It's pretty interesting.
I think Skyward's up the town archery, but other than that, they're pretty much in sync. And of course, Phaaze is up the 2.
Phaaze has 2 bottles on him.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Skyward's going to the ranch. Here we go. More.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with this play at this point. When you're starting to be starved for checks, these hints and the 1 check in Doggy Racetrack could be pretty crucial.
There's another stockpot in hand.
And if you're feeling like a high roller, you could even fit in a game of, bet on a dog race.
One of the apartments next to me is cooking and I can smell it. It's definitely some sort of pepper dish.
So do you know what they're cooking?
Yeah, it's definitely peppers of some sort. That's mostly what I can smell.
All right, so far the hint's not giving us very much, but still got 3 more and a check in Doggy Racetrack.
I'm glad you spoke about peppers too, because no one noticed Skyward failing to read the hint again and again and again.
I saw it. I just didn't want to bring it up.
Grand finals, by the way.
I'm glad we didn't draw attention to it as well.
I was the distraction.
Sorry, Skyward, if you're watching this back. Okay, what hint have we got here? Both archery has nothing. Skyward not happy about it for some reason, or just using the hookshot a bit too quickly. It's not the Goron mask. Phew, I'm safe.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen Magic Meter in that stupid chest.
Well, you called the light arrow, so whatever you say, I'm more than happy to take it religiously. Skyward forward in time of day here. That's very smart.
Yep, definitely at this point.
I believe, what's this guy called again? Grog?
Grog.
You can hang out with him till 8 p.m. if memory serves.
Yep, and then he kicks you out. Same with the Doggy Racetrack.
Oh, we don't even have Bremen masks, so never mind.
Yeah, no, he's just checking the hints.
I'm so used to those seeds where you start with Bremen mask, it just completely...
Terminus Field's on the way of the hero.
Got your ice arrows there.
Ice arrows from P-hats, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna do your Termina field checks, except maybe Gossip Stones.
This chest is probably important here.
Employees is the Deku mask. I called it. You should go there.
You know that happens a lot too.
So, Moon's team on the Deku Butler. That's an interesting one.
Interesting.
So something interesting is that our way of the hero hints are Termina Field, Stockpot Inn, and Woodfall Temple. These are very close to the beginning of the game. So I wonder how much of the seed is actually going to take place beyond the early stages of the original game, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be one of those seeds where we get everything in the world except for Captain's Hat, and Captain's Hat is in Light Arrow's chest or something stupid.
Yeah. Wasn't it a jet seed between these two last time? Or am I thinking? I know Phaaze definitely had a really quick seed against someone.
I have no idea.
There's been a lot of jet seeds this tournament.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I believe Phaaze has got a sub 2 hour seed in this tournament, and I think was it against Skyward? I don't think it was, but
so
I don't remember, honestly.
I can't remember. I think the play at this point is definitely. I don't know if Phaaze is just trying to kill time, but if I got that Deku Mask, I'd probably go to Deku Palace right away. Oh, he's gonna go do Playground. I probably would have done Deku Palace and then just use that to kill time for midnight. With that Deku Mask, the Ocean Title Deed to trade in for Toilet Hand goes into logic, so I feel like that might be something you want to think about as well.
What's that? Toilet Hand?
What's that?
What gets put into logic because of a Deku's Mask?
If you have Deku Mask, then Toilet Hand is in logic. Even though you can get into Stockpot in Night 3 on your own, you still need either Room Key or Deku Mask for it to be in logic.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That's odd. Oh yeah, Skyward's doing bombers. He hasn't done that yet.
That needs fixing, surely. Like, why is... That doesn't seem right.
That's, I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah, it is.
So Skyward's doing what I probably would opt to do. Oh wait, he hasn't got bombs or any way of.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does Skyward plan on doing when he's gonna have a quick realization that this is he's lacking critical knowledge, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just looking for the hint.
Yeah, in the interview, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, man, I was looking for the hints." Like,
hasn't got Deku Mask.
He realized. There it is. There's a penny drop. There it is.
One of his brain cells just turned on.
I mean, I feel for him because I saw him go towards it thinking, yeah, this is what I would do. But before I said it...
What are you doing, Phaaze? No!
Does he have a fairy? He has a fairy, right?
I don't think he does.
Phaaze, you're...
Oh, he does. Okay.
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. It's Phaaze.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why you would do this, though.
I'm not convinced this is faster than going the other way around and using the lily pads.
I think it is faster, but marginally. It's not. Yeah. Of course, you need a projectile weapon, but okay. Skyward is going back to this bottle, but the bad bats are. Well, they're bad. It's in the name.
And you get a health refill. How nice.
I mean, when the guy who discovers your genus called you bad bats, there's a probably a reason why.
They're just really bad.
They're really bad. They're bats and they're bad. They're not even distinguishable from other bats, which is one species of bats, but just to reassure to you, they are bad.
Bats, but bad.
Bats, always bad.
All right, so let's see what DP has for us. If we find Sonata here, we're money.
We're going to find Cappy's letter here, I'm telling you now. Just because we're here, final day.
I bet you we find Epona's song here.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, Song of Storms, Deku Mask, it wouldn't surprise me.
Epona's song is either here, or this is Sonata, and Epona's song is Oath.
Or Goron Mask is in Woodfall Temple.
That's true, Goron Mask could be in Woodfall Temple.
Skyward's finally checking Deku Mask, he's finally going to get his Deku Mask. He's probably going to wait until next cycle to go to DP.
Yeah. I'm interested to know if Skyward thought about rushing this chest instead of going to the ranch. I'm surprised. I want to know if Skyward thought twice about going to the ranch because he's already got a powder keg.
Do ranch. I would never rush employees only chest.
Well, it's way the hero, and you've just talked to Grandma, and you have powder keg. It kind of like the hints. I don't think there's any hints you could have got which helps you by going to the ranch.
Right.
Bean Daddy gave us a heart container.
Not immediately. I don't know how I feel about going to the bean salesman first and then hookshotting up to this chest. I feel like it's a
that's a waste of a huge rupee.
An optimization.
I usually hookshot up to the chest
first. But
I've just realized we have Great Fairy Sword and Fierce Deity within the half hours.
Like I said,
what a great showcase for the two best players in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Let their skills shine.
You wanted to see
I
a
know,
Kakiri Sword Majora, didn't you?
Let's give them all the bottles immediately. Give them first aid within 5 minutes.
Mhm.
Give them double defense. Like, where's the challenge game? Come on. Can we intercept and put on Doom mode?
In
Oh, there's fire arrows. There's fire arrows.
in
We
season
have all the
2,
elemental arrows.
in
already.
season 2, version 1.13, we should force all of the tournament races to have Ice Trap Onslaught.
Please no.
I think you should have a Joker card where for 10 minutes you can imply a limitation to your opponent. Be it Doom mode or Ice Trap Onslaught. Where was double defense? Where was it? It was in...
Koume's reward.
Who's the ward, sorry?
Koume, the witch.
That's the one, yes.
By the way,
Wait,
we just found fire arrows in DP,
Yep. We have all the arrows.
but we don't have any magic to use them with.
Nope.
Deku
It's fine.
Playground's
That'll be in Woodfall. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, Skyward was able to kill enough time for midnight to just by doing clockdown stuff, whereas Phaaze is probably going to go up to Woodfall. He might have to invert if he wants.
I was going to
check
say he needs to
Curiosity Drop.
invert if that's his plan.
Yeah.
He's currently fine. We know Phaaze is good, but is he really that good? He probably is.
Oh my god! Yeah.
That's
we
gross.
can check Kamaro at least.
We can check Pamela. We have Song of Storms and Song of Healing. All we're missing is Opponent Song and an Icona song. All we're missing is Opponent Song and an Icona Mask.
Yeah. So now,
I mean that's too, I suppose.
It's good confirmation. It
Oh
means,
no, Phaaze! This
Oh, no,
is
Phaaze.
not ideal.
Not like this. I don't think he's gonna die, but that still sucks.
Mhm. I kind of like the position that Skyward's in right now because he can just trade in Ocean Title Deed, reset, and then he can do Deku Palace all just cleanly with Woodfall. Doesn't have to worry about his time.
Don't you need Zora Mask to trade in the ocean?
No, I mean, sorry, Toilet Hand.
Toilet Hands, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
But we'll see how Phaaze does on his in-game time.
Well, like, he's not inverting, so he's confident.
Mm-hmm. Was there anything on Curiosity Shop, by the way?
It was a heart
anyone
container.
Checked?
Okay. Heart container? Okay.
Oh, Phaaze accidentally got the pedestal. Got himself a recovery heart.
Sick time loss, bro.
Okay. Toilet Hand. What by Bequeath? It's a piece of heart.
It's vanilla.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Phase's fanfare music is the star gets from Super Mario 64.
Alright, so Skyward resetting. Definitely going to be making his way towards DP now.
I should play through Paper Mario again. Speaking of Mario.
I have never played it.
Oh, it's so... Okay, so I don't usually like turn-based, like JRPG type deals, and Paper Mario is honestly one of my favorite games of all time.
Because it's not a turn-based RPG?
Hey, what is this?
It is a turn-based RPG.
Yeah. I just...
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
Phaaze
there
finally...
it is. Yeah,
Okay, now he's in
there it is.
He hit panic mode.
Oh god.
Come on, Phase. You have
It's
one...
not quite as bad as
afford-
that. It's not quite as bad as that one time Epic Yoshi tried to invert time with like 2 seconds left and make it to employees only room.
Well, I'm thinking that Phase can afford to lose this one. What's one Moon Crash, really? What's...
Yeah, no. He's
Yeah, it's
fine.
only grand finals. It's not that important.
But I think he's fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
Unless
The question is, where do we go from
Is
here?
there something else he needs to do afterwards? Like, does he need to go somewhere? I guess he's going to hand in to Toilet Hand, right?
And I didn't see him
He
grab
hasn't
Ocean
checked...
Deed.
I don't think he's checked Curiosity Shop either.
I think Kamaro might be something important because I'm trying to think.
Of
what
course,
else.
yeah. Kamau is a great shout.
So this might actually be really bad for Skyward if that's important because Skyward's going to have to wait a long time.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm trying to think about what they haven't checked yet. And I don't think there's a lot.
Gore Mask needs to show up soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Curiosity Shop, then...
Did anybody do Deku Playground? That's a
Yeah.
possibility.
Skyward did. Skyward did it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. What was it?
There's nothing. Just a
Nothing.
heart piece.
Ah.
Or something. It was like money. Just useless. Alright, so we're going to get a Kamaro check here from Phaaze. This could be important. I'm pretty sure it is, because, like, what else do they have at this point?
Even if it's a bomb bag, that's massive.
Mm-hmm.
A bomb bag would give us access to Mountain, which is a bunch of checks.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Like, obviously, Skyward doesn't think to set to midnight because he doesn't have Song of Healing, so...
Mm-hmm.
I think this is pretty huge, yeah.
It's only huge if this is actually something.
I'm pretty sure it is at this
I
point.
think it does, yeah, I think it has to be.
Yeah.
That's suspicious.
It's pretty sus.
This is really bad for Skyward if it ends up being important. But I think Phaaze is going to reset once he checks Toilet Hand, because at this point he doesn't have very much time. You'd rather just be on a fresh new cycle to check this if it's important.
Yeah, still needs to hand in the title deed.
Hmm.
Yeah, why didn't Phaaze invert way earlier than this? I don't understand why he's made it difficult.
He was probably is just the confidence thinking that he would be able to make it without having to invert. If it's time you don't have to waste by inverting, then you shouldn't do it.
I won winner's bracket. I don't have to invert.
I mean,
That's a great Phaaze impression. I'm surprised you must watch him often.
I kind of think it's just the speedrunner mentality of just, if you don't have to do something, there's no point wasting much time. Which, I mean, Phaaze is definitely also a seasoned speedrunner of this game, so it makes sense that he would think that way.
Think of all the frames he lost having to play inverted. You're right.
Exactly. He's
That must have really hit.
seething at that invert.
Okay, then. So, straight to Tingle Photo, I guess, at this point. Where else?
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
did anyone get the 200 rupee reward from Bank?
Yeah, it was a red rupee.
Okay. Is Phaaze checking Deku Playground first?
Yeah. At this point, it's one of like 2 checks he has left. So, yeah, you do this.
Let's think. Are we forgetting anything? Here we go.
Like,
We know Bunny Hood is in Swamp House, so it's not that.
Phaaze forgetting that it's day 1. Trying to get the rupee.
I didn't even think about that.
Alright, Skyward, you've been bailed out. Skyward forgot he didn't have bombs. Phaaze forgot it was day 1, so we're even on
Yeah.
mind slips. If that's even a term. That's not a term. Who says mind slip?
I call it a brain fart.
Slip of the tongue. Except it's your brain.
Oh, no.
It's got, at least your Deku.
Yeah,
You
you're
just
fine,
go
you're
straight back
fine.
up, yeah.
I have
Picture
that-
box is not considered part of Terminal Field. It's considered, well, at least Tingle Photograph, that's considered Southern Swamp.
Well,
Yeah, but the Picto itself
the
is...
Picto box itself was in Termina Field.
For some reason, I was thinking it was Song of Healing. Okay, ignore
Alright.
me.
brain slip. Don't worry about it.
Yep, classic brain slip.
Yep.
Oh, did Phaaze fail the...
He did.
Yeah,
He fell
did.
off.
So, I think Skyward realized that he has like no checks left. He's like, oh man, it's probably just Kamaro. So what do you do at this time? How do you kill it?
You do Deku Playground.
Well, he
He's
already
already
did
done
Deku
it.
Playground,
Oh, he already did Deku Playground. That's
Yeah.
right.
So he literally has this one chest and
Alright, let's think. What can he do?
You start farming rupees, maybe?
Farming for bank hard piece, I suppose.
pretty much that's all you can do at this point.
Disgusting.
Like, what else do you have to do?
Pretty much nothing. I think he was just banking on Woodfall having something, and when he realized that 2 of the items were nothing, he's like, I guess I have to make it night 1.
Phaaze never went to the ranch, did he?
No, he didn't.
So he's banking on the ranch not having anything. He's
Yeah.
going to be right, but...
Well, yeah. Yeah, because what Doggy Racetrack chest was just a heart piece, right?
Yeah. Skyward says, "Oh no, I have to wait for midnight." Meanwhile, Phaaze, this is one of 2 checks he has left now, including the ranch. So I'll check this, and I mean, it's probably going to be something. You'd think it would be something. Oh, Skyward never checked Stump Chest, by the way. I don't know if he's remembering that now, but that might be what he's going towards now as well.
That's possible.
Yeah.
It's just Chateau Romani, but...
Yeah, but I mean, it's something he can do to kill time at least.
Right.
All right, let's see what this Tingle photo is.
What is on Pictobox?
Probably something important.
Bomb bag. I'm saying bomb bag.
Bomb bag, Gora mask. Yeah, it's bomb bag.
Bomb bag.
Mhm.
Which gives us mountain access, which probably has Goron mask.
Mhm.
What a gross string of logic.
I know, this
Yeah.
is disgusting.
You get heavily rewarded for going to Deku Palace as soon as you get Deku mask, rather than waiting for
Like, you
cycle
can't
2.
even get Deku mask until night of day 3.
Yeah, which means that going to
Which
Deku
is
Palace.
disgusting.
So Phaaze definitely made the proper call in going to Deku Palace when he did, rather than Skyward trying to. I probably would have done the exact same thing as Skyward, try and find ways to kill time, and make it a new cycle before going to Deku Palace.
I'd probably... Well, I know I would have rushed that employee's room chest.
Hmm.
But what I would have done afterwards, yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I
I'd be
wouldn't know.
nervous. I think I'd be nervous about Cappy's letter, but at that point, yeah,
Yeah.
not much else.
I would have done
I'd-
my ranch checks before going to employees only room, to be honest.
Alright, Skyward. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry it has to be this way.
This poor guy, he's just cutting grass while he's waiting. Oh, Circus Leader's
Circus
mask, the most
Leader's
useful
mask.
mask in the game.
Super useful. It'll let you do nothing during the Cremia side quest. That
It lets you cry.
lets you cry.
It makes the Cremia side quest easier, and in the vanilla game, you need to beat the Cremia side quest to get it.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not,
If either of them decide, I really need a 4th bottle. They can do Crimea without any worries.
if they need the bathroom real badly, there's something they can do so that when they go, they're not wasting time.
Yeah, but that
Skyward's-
requires doing aliens, and
Mhm.
nobody wants to do that. What's on Ranch Sisters anyway? I don't think I wrote that down.
There's
Nothing
nothing.
involved.
There's an empty box on Cremia, but nothing on aliens.
Yeah, I don't think that one bottle's worth doing. all
No.
Skyward isn't falling for the farm more so than literally has nothing else he can do until Kamau shows up at midnight.
He's done everything. He's done literally everything.
Yeah, except for Stump Chest, which he forgot about.
It's interesting that Phaaze didn't immediately go north. He's kind of fallen behind a little bit because of that.
I mean, he wanted to get a Scarecrow song in case Twin Islands Grotto was something
Yeah,
important.
but you can do it easily in Clocktown. Like,
Yeah, but he also wanted to check Bomber's hideout once he got the
I
bomb bag. I think
guess. Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have done the same thing as Phaaze, but I could see an argument for either.
That's correct, Virgil Dante, yes. Kamau does have Picture Box. And it's off to the mountain we go.
Hmm.
Like,
I'm
the
not
only
even
thing
racing,
is,
and I hate this seed.
the only thing is, they don't even have Zora Mask to do the backflip over the boulders. Like, even as an out of logic thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Skyward is only 15 in-game minutes from getting that picture box and getting that bomb bag. I don't think he's that far behind, honestly.
I'd say he's probably about 3 to 5 minutes behind at this point.
Although
Less than that, surely.
the way this seed is going, there's going to be another bottleneck.
I don't know about that. I think it's going to be a needle in a haystack kind of deal.
Because like bombs don't get you much other than mountain access, so there's probably something important here.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Goron Mask has to be here, right?
It doesn't have to be.
Because we don't have Opponent's Song or Sonata, and we have Powder Keg and Goron Baby to check.
Yeah, something locking Goron Mask could be here, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
We need to come across one.
Anything else other than Bomber's Hideout and Mountain Access.
We could find the wallets up here. That'd be gross.
It would be.
What was on Business Scrub again?
Nothing.
Red rupee. But is the hard piece on bank? Oh, was bank hard piece hinted?
No. Sometimes hints are Goron Race and Beavers.
Oh yeah, beavers. Oh man, Goron Race hinted is so nice.
Yeah,
I love that.
Is.
There's nothing I hate
man.
more. There's nothing I hate more than doing Snowhead and being too scared to play Song of Time because Goron Race is still kind of there.
Yeah.
Like hanging out in the background like, yo, remember me?
Honestly, I gamble Goron Race every time.
Let's see if this Scarecrow song play from Phaaze played out.
I hope Skyward remembers to get that.
Get a Scarecrow song.
I wonder if Skyward goes for Observatory here as well.
He's probably going to check Bomber's Hideout at the very least, but he might just leave and go for Snowhead that way. Okay, well, that's sort of...
Skyward's not going to get punished either because he did not set up Scarecrow song.
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay. Never mind. He's going to set up Scarecrow song.
Wait a minute.
He went 15 minutes into the past and heard me.
Mm-hmm.
What a legend! It's so good when you have time-sensitive telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
What an asset!
Pretty sure that Lens Cave has to have something at this point.
It's looking likely. I mean, where do we go if there's nothing here?
Nowhere.
Yeah.
We can't check past the Snowhead without Goron Mask.
Right, he's selling a red rupee.
Is there anything else that Bombag locks?
Yeah, but it's in like Great Bay and past the Icona gates.
Mm-hmm. You can peek Biobaba Grotto, but that's about it.
That's about it, yeah.
Unless you get really lucky with your the item drop.
But I don't think you go for that until you have Zora.
My favorite is when I get the Biobaba Grotto RNG and it's like a piece of heart or something, so it's not even worth it.
Mm-hmm. All right, Goron Mask and Lens Cave. Let's see it. Oh, Darmani.
We need magic to go with that.
Magic. Goron Mask.
It's Goron Mask. Wait, is that Vanilla Lens? It was, yeah. It was.
Vanilla Lens.
But there's a wallet. Don't rest easy too quickly. We've got a wallet to consider now.
What an annoying bottleneck with that Picto Bucks.
Is Phaaze gonna go?
Phaaze is getting diddled by the spider right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to go back now to get the Goron song, so...
The Mad Lad memorized the path backwards too? Surely not. No.
He's gonna go for it.
It's not going too well for him.
Nope.
Oh man, I do that all the time where you're so close to the edge. You move a pix when you fall off again. I don't blame him.
Oh, he's going to Clock Town.
That did he mean to go there?
I don't know.
Did he mean that? I don't think he meant that. He meant it.
Or he's going straight for treasure chest minigame.
Is he? No.
No, he's not. Is he going to pull money out of the bank and do powder keg?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, of course, it's day one. Oh, Skyward can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can probably just reset.
That is true. He can. I'm being dramatic for. It's the grand final. It's
grand final.
If I can't be dramatic now, where can I? That's right. Grand final round 2. If Skyward takes the win, it goes to a bracket reset.
Indeed. Although I think Phaaze is slightly in the lead now. I don't think this lead is insurmountable. Not by any measure.
We should have made these guys play best of 7. There's too much RNG.
Best of 7. Oh my god.
Like a World Series kind of deal.
Yeah.
At this point,
You're not dumb, Abendroff. You're not dumb.
we
Don't
gotta.
taste that.
I'm interested to see what this song is, and I'm thinking between Goron's song and the Ranch song, we're definitely seeing at least one of Sonata and Epona's.
Yeah, this has to be Sonata.
I'm
surely.
hoping we see Sonata so that we can do our Woodfall Temple Way of the
think
Hero.
it's Sonata, yeah.
Because if we can do our Woodfall Temple Way of the Hero, and then Epona's song would have to be on Oath.
Although with that said, Sonata, that's also the Moon tier on Deku Butler.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's grand final.
I don't think you go for it.
If you're Phaaze, you have one match in hand. Do you play a little bit more conservatively because you have that advantage to work with in your favor? Like,
I don't know,
Skyward has to go for it. Phaaze can afford to make safe plays, I think.
At this point, he's a decent few minutes ahead of Skyward, so...
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that, but
No.
it does mean that he does have a bit of leeway if he wants to take some risks.
He could be thinking, oh, Skyward must have done Deku Palace right away. He probably already has Kamaro. But he doesn't know that Skyward put that off until the next cycle.
It's true, it's true. He's probably not thinking too hard about it, to be perfectly honest. He's probably just following his heart. Yeah, there's a
Vibing. Vanilla Epona song. Oh,
Class.
Okay, Skyward's going for the reverse.
Mm-hmm. You can shoot arrows to, like, see where the platforms are.
Alright, so Phaaze gave up after 3 attempts. Skyward's gonna give it 3. That's his third. Oh, more than 3. Here we go. 3, 4. He's now losing time. 5 attempts. Here we go. Oh my god, he's got halfway there. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? No.
He didn't go far enough to the right. Melrose is having an experience here.
Oh, it's day 2, so it's changed as well.
That's funny. I think Skyward's committed to making this work.
Oh, he's done it.
He did it. The absolute mad lad.
The only day I have memorized is day 3.
Same. Same. It's just not worth the drama. So this is Sonata, then, right?
It doesn't have to.
Yeah,
Oh wait, it could be Golden Lullaby with.
But it is
Sonata,
Sonata.
yeah.
All right, so let's go see what Woodfall is.
Actually, I guess now we have Epona's song. It could be.
We have Epona's song. It could have been anything.
Yeah, I just realized.
Most likely now, Skyward is going to go rush Woodfall Temple.
I don't think Phaaze skips Sonata so much as rushed the keg because time of day worked out nicely for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Skyward can't because it's day 2 for him.
This may give Skyward a little bit of an advantage if he decides to go for Woodfall right away. So I still think that Phaaze is probably in the lead right now.
I think Skyward's going to check this and play Song of Time afterwards.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
Oh, the triple fence. Phaaze goes for it. Okay. I'm not the only person that goes to that then. It's unnecessary, but...
Yeah. Obviously, right after this, Phaaze is going to go for the Goron song.
Yeah. Well, you might go into Great Bay Temple just to get the... Great Bay Temple? Great Bay Coast, sorry. Just to get the owl statue or whatnot.
Yeah, that's a possibility for sure.
It's something people like to chain in after doing Gorman race.
Yeah. Yeah, you were right about Skyward's play, and I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. But you can jump a fence? Okay.
You have to be really far to the right to make it work.
Not peeking the Baobab I got to, I noticed.
Interesting.
Probably just gonna wait till he can definitely get the item, but...
Yeah.
Then again, there's not much it could be other than like Captain's Hat or economy access, so maybe it's not worth it. Alright, so are we going to see any Pirate's Fortress skipping? Well, we don't have Zora Mask, so I guess it's
Captain's Hat is definitely required too.
Yep.
Because we already have Sarns and healing.
So we're still looking for 3 more items.
Yeah.
Zora Mask, Econo Access, and Captain's Hat.
Phaaze, you not going to grab the fish, bud?
Nope. That's a nope.
Might just do it later. Oh.
And magic. Yep, magic.
I think he just realized he forgot his fish.
Yep.
I think so too.
I'm telling you, man, that retrospective kinesis is such a game changer. Now that I know... There we go.
It's okay. You heard me. I yelled it really loud.
He went back in time. Yelled it so loud it broke the time barrier.
Yep. Just a 10-minute wormhole from Canada to Germany opened up conveniently right at the right time.
Or if you're breaking the fabric of time, I don't think location particularly matters.
Phaaze just hears the distant whisper of someone saying, "Fish, fish."
He's thinking, God, I'm hungry.
Man, I wish I had fish right now.
I could go for some sushi. Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
That person cooking their dinner or whatever is making me starve, and I hate it.
Mm. Mel, you want to go for some fish and chips after this?
I don't eat fish, but you can have a fish, I'll have the chips.
Great. All right. I'll take the fish, you have the chips.
That's fine by me, that's fine.
I haven't had a good fish and chips in forever, but the only good fish and chips place around me closed down.
Dang.
It's because the fish and chips was literally the only good thing they had on their menu.
I also haven't had fish and chips in a while, but mostly because, going to a pub right now is not exactly the most ideal thing in the world.
Not really,
no.
No.
I used to get it delivered.
Mm.
There was this little diner that did delivery,
Ooh.
across town from me, so I could get my fish and chips delivered right to my door.
No, I'm hungry.
So, I don't know if anyone can hear this coming through my mic, but my dad obviously realized I was talking to a Canadian because he's got Bryan Adams' Run to You blasting on downstairs.
A true icon of my country. So first Woodfall play here from Skyward. So we'll see what the way of the hero is here.
Did you know that Bryan Adams is an award-winning photographer as well?
Is that true?
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's pretty legit.
Man.
Well, somebody's too good for a piece of art.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Phaaze.
So
he's going straight to Skullhead. Why are you not clearing out your Woodfall Temple way of the hero?
I haven't gotten Sonata yet.
Oh, that's right. He didn't do the Goron song.
Yep. Yeah, so there's something I've been kind of worrying about, and it's looking like it might end up happening. There's a big meme in my chat, in my streams, of Zora being on Adola, which I have to mention now because it's looking like that might end up being a thing.
That looks like a possibility.
Yeah.
A 1 in 3 chance that could be in the temple, and a 1 in 4 chance it's on that particular. Is it 1 in 4?
1 in 4, yeah. Because you've got the bow, map, and compass in Adola chest.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Smokey, few.
So that's like a 1 in. It's only 1 in 12. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean,
And memes might become dreams. No, the dreams. Wait, no. If they become dreams, that means they don't happen. The memes become your.
yeah. What are we missing?
Sentence. Someone, please.
What? Don't let our dreams become memes. I don't know. So, sorry, what are we missing? We're missing Zora, Akana Access, Captain's Hat, and Magic?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So it is a...
And Odawa remains, Goat remains.
yeah, so it's a 1 in 16 chance.
And for whatever reason, we have a bunny hood on the tracker, so hey, let's just throw in the bunny hood.
Indeed.
Is it 1 and 16? Oh yeah, 4 and 4.
Right.
I was doing 3 and 4 for some reason.
Well, now it's 3 and 4 because Compass was nothing. And despite everything, I actually think Skyward's ahead now.
Skyward's still.
Phaaze did a lot of unnecessary checks.
Well, stuff that Skyward is going to do anyway. Skyward's definitely going to do Gorman Race. He's going to still go over
if he
there.
gets Zora Mask, do you just like go straight to Pirate's Fortress or something and do density?
It depends. I wonder if Skyward feels like he's super behind because he had to wait for Camaro. But like he probably feels as though like he will know as well, you need to get Deku Mask on the night of day 3. It's a question of whether or not if Phaaze definitely goes to Deku Palace after getting it, then he's gonna feel behind. But how well do you know your opponent? You know? Like I think Skyward's just gonna coast out. I think Skyward feels fine. He's probably gonna do Gorman Race. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. How about
that? Okay. We'll have to see.
Is this Metroid Prime music? On
no,
side?
this is Mario Kart 64. It's like Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, okay.
I never had the Mario Kart.
They're good games.
That's not true. I Mario Karted once and I hated it.
You karted once?
I karted.
Yeah, this race is really close at this point.
Yeah, although I think Phaaze is still ahead, honestly. I can't see Skyward not doing what Phaaze just did beforehand.
Yeah.
I think that entirely depends on what item comes out of here.
It's not strictly true. It's best out of 3. It's a grand final with Skyward coming out of losers final. So a loss to Phaaze would reset the bracket to another final.
So it's a best of 3 if you imagine that Phaaze has already won 1 game.
Which is kind of true because Phaaze did beat Skyward. Yeah, it's.
Aren't you guys getting that backwards? Doesn't Phaaze have to lose?
Yeah, if Phaaze loses, then Skyward, and then we have a bracket reset.
Skyward realizing he doesn't have the magic to immediately shoot. Okay. Alright, so it's 50-50. Something's on Ottawa at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, even if this is an item on this chest here, that doesn't on the bow chest, that doesn't mean it has to mean nothing's on Ottawa. It could be 2 items here.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're not going to end up checking Adolwa anyway.
Unless you're really confident.
We'll have to see what this compass chest is.
Which I have done in Ocarina of Time, it must be said. I've fought bosses and immediately stood in the blue wall thinking, wait a minute, I'm forgetting something.
Wait a minute.
And then it's too late. Like I'm in that blue crystal, like, no, get me out. Like shouting at the sages, put me back in. Put me back in. Put me back, coach.
Put me in, coach, I'm ready.
Put me in, like, don't take me out of this.
Oh my god, I swear if Zora's on a double grand final. Oh, my chat memes coming back to haunt me.
Oh, Skyward looking away for a second, falls in the thankfully no longer poisonous swamp area. I've just realized Phaaze has got Great Big Temple music.
Right now, yeah, it
kind of fits. I like it.
I love.
I like the Great Bay Temple music.
Me too.
Do you like the Great Bay Temple?
No
question. Okay.
I love it. I love the Great Bay Temple.
I think it's so tedious.
Mel, we kind of talked about this yesterday, but as you get like better at execution, like everybody starts to like GBT a lot more.
It's my favorite dungeon among both games I play.
See, I suck at this game, so I don't know all the cool movement tech and stuff, so I hate it.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
I thought I was gonna hate it, but like after a while, no, I've come to really. Interesting path Phaaze took with that flaming stick. I've never seen that before.
Oh, did he do the gamer jumps?
I think so, yeah.
Wait, the path where you don't push the block?
Yeah, but he kind of went clockwise around the whole thing. Okay, Odawa. Skyward not going for the Great Fairy Sword, jump slash and spin. Stun.
Going for crouch stabs. Alright, here we go. What's on Odawa? What do we got? Oh my, you can't be serious. There it is. It happened. I can't believe it. Here in Grand Finals.
Of all the gin joints in the world.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, what a blessed final. What an occasion. What a spectacle.
My chat's never going to let me hear the end of this.
So, actually, what I'm getting from this is that not having magic this late is really nice.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it locks a lot.
But Deku Butler now is one of a few checks left. You know what I'm saying?
I think you just go straight for PF at this point. Like, you just forget about everything else.
You just got Zora Mask. You
That
have
is true.
you have access to Pirate Fortress.
You're right. It's a lot of checks we just got all of a sudden. Yep, Skyward's going for the golden race.
Yeah. I do, however, also believe that Phaaze is going to be at a distinct advantage for doing eggs because he is up a bottle that Skyward has completely forgotten about.
So which one has he not got? The one in Stump?
It's Stump Chest.
Yeah, he might go for it after this, though.
I know a lot about skipping Stump Chest. Don't worry. Like, I've been there, man. So that was in a qual. That was the first time I was ever on Restream. This is Grand Finals. That has a lot more weight to it than...
This means more.
Yeah. It's okay. Still made bracket, so can't complain.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess... Well, we know we need to do collect all the Zora eggs. Because we have here Song of Healing, we have Song of Storms. There's no denying it, you have to get the eggs. None of us meta skipping, like, oh, maybe I should skip Pirate's Fortress. Nah, man, you go there. Although Phaaze might want to hold off until he gets a fourth bottle, maybe? Like, who'd do Pinnacle Rock first? Oh, but he's got no magic. So how far into Snowhead Temple can you get until you need magic?
Sorry, what was that? I missed that.
Do you absolutely need magic to get into Snowhead?
Logically, yes, but you can get up past the Snowhead without. It's just kind of hard.
Oh, of course, path to Snowhead, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, now, yes, Skyward's going to get to check these ones that Phaaze didn't.
Phaaze missed out on earlier, yeah. Is that magic? No, that's not magic.
It's a...
That's a map.
It's a map, okay.
Unless it's what? Okay, well, he's going for it, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's...
It's not a map, it's a title deed, then.
Oh, it's
I think it's deed.
It's a piece of paper. Did he have bombs? I don't think he had many. Oh, okay, it's Skyward who didn't have many then. Alright, so nothing in the Biobaba Grotto.
Oh no!
Oh, Phaaze is too good.
Good edge cancel. Doesn't even check the hint.
To edge cancel. Is he wave dashing too much?
Yeah.
I don't think Phaaze is bailed out so much as fortunate. Like, I don't think Phaaze is gonna avoid going back to those checks. Is it worth a Phaaze? Is it worth it? It's a land deed. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Check the hint. Check the hint. No.
Are we missing a hint? Yeah, I thought we had them.
Ranch Sisters, Butler, Boat Archery, Beavers.
Dampe digging. Have we had a Dampe digging?
Yeah, we have it. Okay, we have had all the
Dampe digging.
Another thing that Phaaze skipped, I'm just remembering now, is Mikau. But he can probably just do that after eggs. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I'm not a fan of doing Mikau straight away, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he is a slow boy.
A lot of Mario Kart music going on here.
Which circuit is this? Is it the snow one?
No, this is like... It's like the desert one in the first cup of Mario Kart 64, I think.
Katamari.
The one that has like, the train. Yeah, Katamari Damacy, yeah.
It is. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking of. You know, in the cosmos. Yeah. Train desert, okay.
It's called Calamari or something like that. Here, I can Google this. Yeah, Calamari Desert, that is. Calimari. There's Captain's Hat. Nice, alright. We're
That's
2 items
good.
from Go Mode. That's actually really, really cool. That you have
Magic Go Mode is the dream.
Well, would you look at that? Rushing Pirates Fortress was the idea.
I'm Rob. I'm right about stuff.
I'm right about everything. No one acknowledges me, though.
That's a great Rob impression, James. I'm surprised you've been working on it.
I've practiced a while. Dude, I love the sound of the morning chicken when you're underwater and it gets really distorted.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny? We might end up with a Magic Meter Go Mode.
Which is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's so nice.
Which is the best because it locks 3 out of the 4 dungeons.
Yeah. There's so many. Oh my goodness.
All of the title deeds are in Great Bay.
Zora Hall is foolish, though, so that title deed doesn't matter as much.
Thank goodness we're not playing on a build where if you pick up a deed, it replaces the one you previously picked up.
It's true.
That would be a headache.
Oh, I used to hate that.
Yeah.
Hey, Dungaro.
Yeah, that's my good luck charm.
Good luck charm.
I was like, oh my god, it's a long shot. No, different game. No.
Oh, my Discord's popping off right now over the Zora.
Okay, Skyward's going Cape before going to Pirate's Fortress.
Interesting. Well, he has two. Okay, I kind of agree with this. If he modeled, it's going to check.
Although I think 2 bottles is reason to go to Pirate's Fortress instead. Like, it's weird. If I have 3 bottles, I'm like, I could find a 4th one. If I have 2, it's like, well, I'm probably going to come here twice anyway, so let's just go.
It's true. But yeah, in Phaaze's case, I would probably just go straight to Pirate's Fortress.
He's not going to go for Couple's Mask either. Don't blame him. I don't blame him. Oh, never mind. He's going. Maybe... Oh, wait. He hasn't got the chest, has he? No, okay, of course.
Ah, there's Garo Mask. Is he Go Mode?
Nope, he needs Magic.
Magic Go Mode. Okay.
Magic Go Mode. What a beautiful thing. He's going for
he doesn't have Captain's Hat. Sorry, he doesn't have Captain's Hat yet, but yeah, it's just Magic now.
He's going to go to Pirate's Fortress. All right, all eyes on Phaaze. Is Magic in interior Pirate's Fortress?
That's a good point. We should have a bet for Magic. Yo, Ricky, you around? Yep, there it is. All right.
Not only is he around, he is on the ball straight away. Oh, Steve, I hope you're right. I hope it's on the Moon's Tier. Check. Sorry, the Moon's Tier trade. For those who don't remember, the Deku Butler has our Moon's Tier, which was hinted.
Yeah, it's very likely that magic is just in Pirate's Fortress, though. Oh, there's another bomb bag. That chest is so annoying to grab without magic because the fish keep hitting you over and over.
You can use bombs to clear them out. It takes a while, but it's a quality of life choice.
I want to say... Good.
You can just hookshot the big fish from the edge of the pool twice, and it kills them all.
Interesting. I should point out that while Snowhead can have magic, it's not going to be logical first because you need magic to logically climb Snowhead. And there it is. All right.
No way! No way!
There's magic.
So
game easy.
The big bottleneck was the Picto box holding a bomb bag.
So this is going to get really interesting. I'm sure Phaaze is going to check Cape after he does eggs. But if he doesn't, then he's going to be without Icona access for a while.
But
and we know Phaaze... Sorry, go ahead.
Phaaze 100% isn't going to do beavers.
Yeah.
So that's immediately time he's lost.
And well, there's Gifted Mask. Okay, he is in go mode. Oh my god.
He's in go mode.
There you go.
So I think it's fair to say Phaaze has this.
It's looking like a wrap. He has another bottle, so he's only gonna have to do one trip Pinnacle Rock. Yeah, this is looking like GG.
What an incredible turn of event. What
a seed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, was it though?
It was kind of a jet. Like,
it was a really crap seed at the beginning, and then we got everything.
Yeah, you had the one bottleneck on Kamaro, but as long as you did Deku Palace Cycle 1 after getting Deku Mask, this was a pretty easy jet, I think.
I'm a tad upset. I was hoping this would be a bit more Colossus
dramatic.
Slug juking it out, but...
Mm-hmm. Well, we could, we have access to all the songs, so Oath Go Mode's not going to be a problem.
Everything we need, we have, put it that way. And Phaaze is probably going to get another bottle here as well. Nope, okay.
It's all good.
Just to sweeten the deal.
At this point, I would just, where's he going to Clocktown for?
Just sell the eggs, though.
Yeah, XD. Where's he going? Phaaze, you're in go mode, bud.
Okay, we got a vase on hands now.
Yes. Oh, he might just be grabbing Chateau from Stump Chest because he only has small magic. Or no, he's checking the song. Okay, never mind. This is fine. I would probably just...
I'd still hand in the eggs, though.
So I think what he's thinking is that he might be able to save a Sora. If he completes eggs later, when he has Nue Bossa Nova, he can save a Sora and just go straight to GBT that way. So this might just be a small routing optimization.
Always thinking of the frames. I'm
telling you. It's the speedrunner.
That's pretty smart, though. I wouldn't have thought of that.
No need to check that hint.
Alright, couples mask. By the way, did we stop the bet on?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Did anybody bet Pirate's Fortress?
No, don't do it to Skyward. Don't
He's
do it to him.
No winners. All right.
No one put PF, really?
Hey guys,
what's up?
Rushing PF was the deal.
Yeah. I mean, believe me. Normally, I'm candidate number one to debate rushing PF with you, Rob. But after getting that Zora mask and Adalwa, 100%, just go straight to PF. Just you have to do eggs. Just do it.
You know what? If memory serves, I think it was a decision to skip PF and go straight to Cape that undone Skyward in the last race he did with Phaaze.
You think so? Interesting.
Because I remember I did the same thing in my race against Skyward. Skyward went straight to PF. I skipped it to go do Cape. And I remember pointing it out in his race with whoever was afterwards. I think it was Phaaze.
Interesting.
So yeah, history repeating, unfortunately, for Skyward. Fortunately for Phaaze, though.
Does Skyward have Captain's Hat? I don't think he does.
No. Skyward
he
doesn't,
should.
because it's in Pirate's Fortress.
I think he's really just desperate for bottles or something and is refusing to go to PA until then. Yeah. Unfortunate that he skipped Stump Chest. Phaaze, you gotta be careful there, bud.
He's fine. Every time you pick up a recovery heart, it's a frame lost.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. Like I said, if I had 2 bottles, I'd go because I know I'm making 2 trips there. If I had 3 bottles, that's when I'm thinking, maybe I get lucky and get a 4th bottle.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so the rules of this race, because it's grand finals, it's a double elimination bracket with Skyward coming in from the loser's side. So Phaaze just has to win 1 race, Skyward has to win 2. So if Phaaze wins right now, then it's over. And it's looking pretty likely that Phaaze is going to be first to finish at this point. The only way Skyward would have a chance here is if he could, if he went straight to PF after doing the couple smash check, which he's not doing. He's still looking for bottles, it looks like. Well, while we're watching these guys play through the rest of the seed, let's take a look at the bracket. Let's talk about the history of this.
Yeah, who's Phaaze going to face next?
Yeah. No, I mean, we can talk a little bit about how season 1 started.
We can.
Can we talk about Ace Slayer story?
The Ace Slayer train? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at race time. I'm going to talk about some of the quals.
If there's one big story to come out of...
Oh, am I still called Mel B on the Discord? Whoops.
You are,
dude. Change my name.
I never knew we had a Spice Girl playing... That
was my nickname for the Halloween special.
I never changed my name because I'm original and funny.
There we go. I am now Melby. Nope, Melrose. That's the one.
So let's see here. Looking at round 1. So I was against Drew round 1, and that was a really funny seed. We had Lens Bait, Way of the Hero Pirate's Fortress, just so you could get Sonata and Castle. So you could do boat archery for light arrows. That was really dumb. What else? Trying to remember. Does anyone remember what was it? I think it was Epic Yoshi versus What the Hells in round 1 losers. That What the Hells finished first with a 351. And it was just basically last location Shiro for something. I remember that being a really stupid race.
I don't remember any of the races.
I'm trying to think. Mel beating Epic Yoshi round 1, losing to Skyward. Riley pulled an upset on Blaze round 1. Phaaze pulling an upset on Jess in round 2 of winners as well. Oh, here's another good one. The Adeno versus Drunus 4-hour slog. With the Ocean title deed on Zora Hall Lights, I think.
I might have commentated that one, actually.
I think I was definitely on commentary for that one. It might have been us too.
It might have been.
Phaaze and Skyward in winners quarters. Phaaze finishing first with a 216. So yeah, it was pretty much a jet seed. Like you mentioned earlier, Mel. Trying to remember what else. Oh yes, Ace Slayer beating Jess by 2 minutes because Jess had to AFK for like 9 minutes. So that was what kind of started the Ace Slayer train, and then he went on to beat a player who shall not be named. Yeah. Here, let's look at his wins. He beats Adeno, beats Nona, beats Saria, and then loses to Skyward in losers semis. So getting 4th place with a huge run through losers.
Dude, he beat like the top 3 seeds.
Yeah, it was insane. There's Elegy.
Vanilla Elegy.
Mel, are there any quals in particular that stick out for you? Any quals that you remember?
The one I always remember is the one where everybody learned about Len's being Waver Hero to get to the top of Icona Castle.
Double magic on Ocean Title Deed ledge.
Oh no, Skyward probably feels really good about that.
Yeah, he does. Probably does. I mean, he's definitely going to have a magic advantage, but it's definitely not going to matter for Phaaze.
He's going to Snowhead.
Yeah, clear Snowhead Temple.
No one listens to Rob. You rush Pirate Fortress.
Phaaze listened to you. Phaaze
listened to me.
And he's punching his ticket to winning Season 1, it looks like. Oh yeah,
who bet seeds? Because technically that's correct, yeah. Anyone bets Icona Canyon? Someone did.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. There you go. All right, we got some winners for the bet after all.
Yeah.
Christmas miracle, a New Year's miracle. So my story through quals is do your first ever MMR race on race time for qual 2. Take almost 5 hours to finish because you don't know that the stone tower chests exist, and there's mirror shield on that. Second qual I did had like it had Goron mask on Pohut and then Keg in mirror shield chest, and I remember that owned a bunch of people, but I ended up doing really well. And then I was on Restream and forgot about Stump Chest for an hour and a half, so that was great.
I played one qualifier and I came in last place.
Unfortunate.
Honestly,
do you remember which one it was?
The qualifiers
it was one of the weekly qualifiers. I don't remember which one. It might have been the second one.
Okay. I also played the Vanilla Ice Qual. That was funny.
I skipped that one. I think I did, yeah.
I
heard about it.
I metagamed so hard because back then I was still really new at MMR, and I was like, I looked at race time, I'm like, nobody's done 2 hours 40 minutes in. That seems unusual. It's probably somewhere really stupid. Let's check Great Bay Temple. And lo and behold, there it was. So kind of glad I made that call.
I'm going to talk about the newest version of MMR again, but in 1.13, Stone Tower Temple cutscenes are not Stone Tower Temple. Stone Tower Climb cutscenes are significantly shorter.
It's incredible.
Mind blowing, honestly.
Excuse me.
I honestly, I can't believe we ever played without it.
Mm-hmm. I think the speedrunners are definitely going to have to adjust to it.
It's so nice.
I was watching Jess try to deal with it, and it was so funny. He was like thrown off.
You're saying, "Oh my god!" like every 5 seconds.
What other? I'm trying to remember the last. I can't remember the last qual I did, but I did decently well on that one as well. So I had 4 decent quals and 2 really bad ones, and that's good enough to get you in last seed of the bracket, I guess. But yeah, this is definitely a very deserved grand finals. I think between these two players, they're both extremely good at execution, extremely good at routing and decision making. And I definitely think Phaaze deserves this W that he's pushing himself towards.
See, my execution's not terrible, but my routing's always crap. That's why I never make it into these tournaments. Like, I tried to do an Ocarina of Time tournament once, and I remember, like, I came in last place in almost every qualifier, and I was like, whatever.
I've talked about this before, but Ocarina of Time is really scary, really, really, really competitive. I wouldn't say that like the top Ocarina of Time players are necessarily better than the top Majora's Mask runners, and honestly, I don't think you can really make that comparison because they're two very different games despite, similar mechanics.
The problem with Ocarina of Time is there's a lot more people playing it, so there's lot more top runners.
Yeah, for every, I think it's about accurate to say that for every top player, or for every good player that has, Ocarina of Time is like 4 or 5 who are all in like that same kind of skill category. And it's
we are 7 qualifiers deep into Season 4 of Ocarina of Time, and there's well over 300 people so far who've joined at least one race. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And it's scary because
it's such a niche thing. How have 300 people got into it?
Ocarina of Time's a popular game.
Well, I'm hoping Majora's Mask can replicate those numbers, honestly. Yeah. It's a really good game. It's probably, I prefer it to Ocarina of Time, honestly.
I think Majora's Mask is better.
It's my favorite randomizer of the two.
I think that we're only going to go up from here, and more people are going to be playing as it picks up. And again, I hope this tournament has convinced some people to start playing MMR and start entering races. If you are interested, definitely check out the Discord and start joining races. Go ahead, Rob.
I've played A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Zelda 1 for randomizers, and Majora's Mask is definitely my favorite one.
Yeah. I mean, MM's my favorite game on the planet. And the randomizer's been so much fun since I started playing earlier this year. All it took was a ping in the Discord, because I was in the Discord not for myself. I was in there because I was helping a friend set it up, and it just kind of sat in my Discord servers. And then I saw a ping for the tournament. I'm like, yeah, that sounds kind of fun. I might as well try.
I talk about my friend Dan a lot because we raced Majora's Mask for probably close to a year before I got involved into the commentating scene and stuff like that. And I ended up joining the Discord with him a long time ago just because we were looking for resources and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I saw all the races and the weeklies and stuff going on. I was like, this is neat. I should get into this.
Yeah. And if you guys are interested, even if you don't race standard, there's still a lot going on in the Discord. You can get yourself set up with the new version 1.13 that I think we're going to start be using on the weeklies and stuff like that.
It's so good.
As far as standard goes, which is the settings that we use for the tournament, the ones we're racing on right now, there's races basically every day. People are looking to race that get a decent number of people. And on Saturdays at 5 p.m. UTC, 12 p.m. Eastern, we have the weekly race, which gets a decent number of people each week, I would say.
It's usually around 13 to 15 people.
Is it Friday today?
Today is Friday, yeah. So, we have a weekly race tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your sense of timing all screwed up for something?
It's really off. I was convinced it was Tuesday or something.
What? No, it's New Year's today. Come on. You should at least know when your holidays are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I've taken the last 2 weeks off work. So.
The 1st of the month, the 25th of the month. What days they fall on, I don't care.
Oh, well, look. Somebody just pinged in the Discord right now looking to do a race in about 2 hours. So if you want to do your first MMR race, join the Discord right now and you can join the race that's happening in 2 hours.
Christmas and New Year's actually screwed me up this year because I'm on a bowling league on Thursdays, and Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve fell on Thursday this year, so we ended up not having the bowling league for 2 weeks.
Yes, anybody can join the weekly races. All you need to do is join the Discord. You'll get the link to it. You can ask a mod for the standard role to get pinged for it. And you will need to make an account on racetime.gg. That is the website that we use for all races.
And you have to have a Twitch channel.
And you need to stream it.
Quick.
Yeah.
But the fact you're asking in Twitch chat would suggest you have a Twitch account, so I don't think that's a concern.
Yeah, but it should be stated that you do need, at least for races, you do need to stream it.
For weekly races, there's nothing stopping you from just hanging out with some buddies and doing a race offline.
Yeah, exactly.
Hanging out
And
on the voice channel.
I was gonna say that if you are unable to stream or you don't want to stream for any personal reason, we also have asyncs. And asyncs are monthly generated seeds that you can do on your own time, and you don't have to stream them. You can put them in the document that we have in the Discord, and you can compare your times with other people who race them. So even if you aren't able to do actual races, you can still see how you stack up against the competition. So definitely check those out as well if you're unable to stream.
Just got off a plane, guessing it was close until Phaaze got captains. Yeah. Actually, it was close until Phaaze went to Pirate's Fortress and got like 3 items.
Yeah.
Which Skyward has not done yet.
You got Zora on Adala, and then the last 3 items you needed for Go mode were all in Pirate's Fortress.
Captain's Hat, Magic, and Garo Mask, or Gibdo. Gibdo Mask, maybe.
And still no bottle for Skyward. This is the tragic part of it all.
He's doing everything he can to avoid Pirate's Fortress at this point.
Phaaze didn't find a bottle in Stone Tower Temple either, so it could be a while before Skyward decides to go. He's gonna feel really bad about it when he sees what he could have had.
But yeah, since it is Friday, there will be a weekly race tomorrow at, again, 5 p.m. UTC, 12 p.m. Eastern, or US Eastern, I should say. And you should definitely check it out if you're interested in racing. I'll probably enter.
I am going to race tomorrow.
You're going to race
tomorrow
night.
In a while.
It should also be stated that usually the weeklies are restreamed on one of the Zelda Speedruns channels. Depends if we can find commentators and a restreamer, but almost every week I think they're restreamed, which is cool. Maybe someday you'll be picked to be on restream. You can have a little couple minutes in the spotlight under Zelda Speedruns channel.
Or you can be like me and get put on restream and take 5 hours to finish the seed.
Or if you like talking about ice cream and memes, you could always join the commentary team and watch other people race.
Now, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
It's probably like a caramel.
I'm a mint chocolate chip kind of guy.
I like a caramel. Do you know what? Toffee. I think toffee's a good choice for ice cream.
Nice.
Toffee's good.
I do like toffee.
I like chocolate chip cookie dough too.
I mean, if we're discussing Ben and Jerry's flavors, I'll always go for a cookie dough.
I don't get Ben and Jerry's; it's too expensive. I'm not spending $5 for like 3 spoonfuls of ice cream.
Well, I make a lot of money, so I'm always going.
Brag about it.
I barely make anything. It's fine. Fine, I steal it. You got me. Every weekend, I go to my local shop and steal all the Ben and Jerry's, but only the cookie dough. I'm very particular about what I steal.
I'm poor enough that I have to steal my food, but I'm picky about my food, so I steal only what I want.
Beggars can't be choosers. Well, people who steal can.
Hey, great favorite.
What a bad lesson to take into Grand Finals, baby.
It's better than the stuff I tend to say when my friends ask me to give their chat advice. Which I will not repeat here, because this is professional.
He's doing a little wave dash there along the ice.
Yeah. Kind of a bit of understeer there. Oh, he's going to go for the... Of course, he doesn't have to fight... Oh, I thought he was going to go for the long jump over to...
I thought you were going to say he's going to go for Jess Robe.
What even is Jess Robe? I've heard it, but not...
One time, Jess was in Go mode, and he just idly went to fight Wizrobe for Fire Arrow Chest.
Oh, I've done that as well.
I do autopilot crap like that all the time.
Yeah, I can't tell you the amount of times I've done stuff. Like even earlier today in Ocarina of Time, I autopilot nearly left the room in Shadow Temple, forgetting to pick up a chest. I don't know why my mind does.
I was doing a race on Thursday that I wasn't able to finish because I was going to Mom and Dad's for New Year's. But I basically zoned out for like a good 10 minutes. and started doing bottom of the well and went, why am I doing this? I'm not even close to auto checks yet.
Speaking of which, we know Skyward's desperate at this point.
Yeah.
Look where he is.
I don't know why he is. Even I would have gone to Pirate's Fortress at this point. Like,
because even if it's just 2 bottles, like, if it was 1 bottle, I get it, but 2, like, surely he goes to Pirates. No, he's going to the swamp. What's he doing?
I don't know, man. This is bothering me.
oh, please tell me he goes for
Oh,
Butler.
indeed, yeah. He's buying beans to go do Inverted Stone Tower.
Interesting.
And he's got some. It's a decent play to make, honestly. I would have done it before I went to Beneath the Well, that's for sure. Also, what's going on, Arcturus Chusky? Thank you very much for the raid. We can't promise you gripping racing at the moment. It's pretty clear cut who's going to win this one, but hey, you're here for the ride.
I hope Skyward can take a joke because I'm definitely going to drill him about not doing Pirate's Fortress.
So it's just Oath on Eggs at this point, right?
Yeah, Oath on Eggs.
Oh, yeah.
So most likely, Phaaze is just going to finish up with Pirate's Fortress and Pinnacle Rock and then just go straight to GBT. Probably, he might not even need to move the clock. We'll have to see how long Pinnacle Rock and second Pirate's Fortress trip takes.
The Poe Hut? I guess he's still looking for Captain's Hat, so
Yeah,
I get it. I get it.
fair, but PF.
I'm so upset. I feel like I've been screaming about Pirate's Fortress this entire tournament, and most people don't listen to me.
Well, Skyward at least listened to you in winners bracket round 2.
Phaaze listened to me today, which I'm very happy about.
It's the wrong Meg sister. There we go. Meg sister? The wrong Meg, even.
I'm thinking that. That's a fair point from Check Raise. If it's in PF, then he knows he loses.
The metagaming aspect of it, yeah. It's just a shame that like he's created this gamble for himself.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very early decision he's made. I almost feel like if you're going to make a gamble in a high stakes situation like this, leave it to the end. You know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely there's an argument for just going to what you know is the best decision and then hoping that you can make a comeback on execution. But making an execution comeback on Phaaze is kind of a tall order.
If anything, I know Skyward will come out of this feeling like he knows he could and probably should have done better, which is what really sucks about this.
Mm-hmm.
Probably going to be tough to take because they were so really close and it turned at that point.
Yeah. I think it really came down to 2 things. The first being that skipping stump chest where there was a bottle. But I think more importantly, I think it was the decision that Phaaze made to go to Deku Palace Cycle 1 instead of waiting for Cycle 2. I can't blame Skyward for making that decision, but it was ultimately his undoing with that Kamara bottleneck.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a difference that made, honestly, in the end. I think you're right. I think it's the bottle on the stump chest that kind of unraveled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not checking out stump kind of made the thread on the jumper appear. And then over
Right.
time, you just kept dragging on the string and just unraveled you over and over again.
Yeah, but I also think that let's say, for example, after clearing Woodfall, Skyward just went straight for Pirate's Fortress. I still think he would have been behind due to not getting Kamaro Cycle 1 because he had to wait for it. He had to wait almost like, I think it was like 2.5.
It still would have been a much closer race, though.
Yeah. I think this would have been much closer.
And there was always the possibility that Phaaze screws something up like recoil flip in Stone Tower or something and gives Skyward the chance to catch up.
Yeah.
Which he did. He did mess up the first time doing that recoil flip. So yeah, little things like that. That's why I think Skyward's going to be annoyed with himself, because I know Skyward doesn't typically go straight for K. It's interesting. I really want to know how much of a difference it would have made had he had 3 bottles instead of 2.
Yeah. I'm mostly just thinking about what put Skyward behind versus Phaaze before Pirate's Fortress was in play, before Zora Mask, basically. Because they were both that much. Yeah, they were both.
Well, here's the thing. Skyward was ahead in Woodfall with the caveat that Skyward hadn't done Gorman Race or get the Owl Statue in Great Bay Coast, but that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
He still might have even let's say he just did everything perfectly after that, like he went straight for Pirate's Fortress. It still would have been really, really close because of the bottle difference. So that's why I think it's both of those things together.
Yeah, exactly. Like Phaaze hasn't found another bottle down here, so Skyward definitely would have had to come here twice.
Yeah.
So yeah, just frustration all around for Skyward at this point. It is a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, but at the same time, Phaaze definitely deserves this win. I think he's an extremely, extremely good player. Definitely deserving of the title of Season 1 champ. And he is...
Yeah, if anyone's looking at the seedings wondering, wow, like, the 15th seed won it, like, make no mistake, Phaaze is severely underseeded. He was a favorite to win from the beginning. Like, the seeding meant nothing. The seeding meant, but, like, if you did well in the tournament, then, you just drew against Phaaze. Well done. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You're the victim of your own success. You're up against Phaaze.
I did a rankings not too long ago of MMR players, and I put Phaaze 4th. And right now, I'd argue probably even 3rd. Because I put ATZ 3rd, but obviously inactivity is a thing at play.
Personally, like, my relationship with Phaaze, the first time I ever streamed, well, the first few times I ever streamed Majora's Mask Randomizer, Phaaze was there to offer a whole bunch of tips and encouragements, and he's always kind of been there for me. So I'm really happy Phaaze is winning this overall, because he's a really cool guy, and I'm not going to say he deserves it, because really, who deserves it? You know, it's a tournament. Yeah. Like, who deserves it over anyone else? But if anyone was going to win it, then I consider Phaaze a friend, a tutor, a really nice person, someone who helped me become the racer I am. So, yeah, I'm genuinely happy Phaaze is looking to take this. But at the same time, Skyward is a super cool guy. It's a shame that he hasn't... Probably not going to show off what he can do. But, like, he's made it to Grand Finals. He's a really good racer.
His execution is among the best. And I think he's pretty on... Like, he's probably, I'd say, on par in terms of skill to Phaaze. It just so happened that the seed in a way that favored Phaaze.
Here's the deal. Skyward started off as a tracker.
Interesting.
I think he played a little bit offline, but would Skyward, like a year ago, would Skyward say... I think if you told Skyward this time last year, hey, you'd be in Grand Finals, he'd take your arm off, I think. But now you look at it, like...
Not even Grand Finals. If you just told him he was going to be one of the top runners.
Top player Skyward. Dang.
Because I do believe Skyward's good enough to be, like, in the same conversation as people like Phaaze and ATZ and all them.
What I'm saying is, in Season 2, I expect to see a grand final of Mizu Iru Fox and Steve Mason.
And Steve Master.
It's the natural order of things. That's
the pecking order.
Speaking of which, who is tracking this race? Who we have? Oh, Blort. Oh, Blort. Blort. Congrats on winning Season 2, man.
Yeah.
You've come a long way, and I'm proud of you.
Broad's a player who started playing, I think, just after I started, so it was a little bit late for him to make a push for calls, but I definitely think now Broad's a player to look out for Season 2.
Oh, Skyward's going to go for this.
Yeah, he's a gamer.
Oh,
Look
he
at
got
that.
it. He got it. I don't know what you call that. I just call it the cool recoil flip.
I just call it double Igor recoil.
Sure. Oh, he doesn't even wait for the camera to reset. He's in that door straight away. That was beautiful. That was.
Well, at least he gets to flex a little bit.
Yeah.
In grand finals.
What's the timeline for Season 2? Asks Semi-Classical. That's a great question. I don't have an answer. No one has an answer.
I'm not even sure talks of Season 2 have started until we figure out the ending for Season 1.
Yeah, it's shrug emoji at this point. But maybe sometime next year, probably sometime next year, probably after OOT Season 4. We really don't know yet. Or perhaps towards the end of Season 4, depending on how long the bracket takes. But yeah, there's no answer to that question right now, unfortunately. Yeah, and Season 1 started in July. So yeah, summer sounds about accurate, I'd say. Maybe even
it's kind of
up into
odd that we call it seasons when it's clearly like an annual cycle.
Oh yeah, it's 2021. Sorry, sometime this year. Excuse me.
I'd be down for starting in the spring, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's 2020-1.
Well, we don't want to start in the middle of Season 4 for OOT because there's going to be a bunch of runners still doing that.
There's so much overlap. Like, I think about half of the people in the bracket also play OOT. So
they better step up. Well, I'm hearing.
Let's count. Let's see how many of the bracket. Mr. Mario, Keizo, Drew. That's 3 right there. What the Hell's 4. Ace Slayer's 5. Sea Falcon 6. Phaaze is kind of. Melrose for sure. Riley for sure. Namaha for sure. Earlier, it's like basically everybody. It'd be easier to count the people who don't play OOT. And I think that's really like Saria, I don't know, Jess. Dark Horse has started playing OOT. I wouldn't really call myself an OOT player, even though I have been entering calls. I'm not even in the conversation for OOT.
Why are you so
I play OOT, but
me?
my knowledge of tricks and movement is very limited. Like I have no idea how to Hess.
I mean,
you don't have
a lot
to
of you would be surprised the amount of top players in Ocarina of Time Rando who don't know glitches at all. Riley, for example, is just like, lol, what's a glitch?
I can do
consensus.
I can do infinite sword glitch. I can do ground jumps.
I mean, that's.
I mean, I wouldn't call him a top runner, but sure, let's pretend.
Are you just trying to roast Riley?
Maybe.
We love you, Riley.
Some of us love you.
And yeah,
so not command chat.
Yeah, the Discord's even easier to find than online. Well, I mean, this is technically still online, but you can get the Discord right here. If you want to join and start racing, if this looks cool to you and you want to start practicing for Season 2, maybe it'll be your name in Grand Finals next time. Oh, Phaaze failing the early green turn key.
I'll send him my video afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your apprentice teaching the master.
Looking like you're starting to pick up MMR. Here's a video to help you get started. Something like that.
Hey, buddy, I couldn't help but notice you're struggling in this trick. Don't worry about it. We all start off from somewhere.
I do. I mean, you know the setup I use for
he's struggling more than I thought he would. Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of just YOLOing it.
Skyward, no! What are you doing, Skyward? No, no.
Oh, Secret Shrine.
Yeah.
I love Secret Shrine. It is not the play right now, but I love Secret Shrine.
It's not. It never was. There we go.
I mean, Phaaze can afford to make all the mistakes in the world right now, as long as he doesn't moon crash.
Or VC crash, one of the two. One's definitely worse than the other, but...
He's at...
He made a howl safe right before coming into Great Bay Temple, so he'd be fine if he crashed.
Yeah, even if there was no FPA, he'd still be fine.
The one thing I would say to Skyward here is, like, very early on, it was pretty obvious you'd have to get the song on eggs.
Hey, finally has another bottle.
Finally got a bottle. Let's leave. Let's get out of here. Skyward, please leave. Don't stay in. Oh, well, I mean, there's no use in... He's made this decision. Wait, did Phaaze go for a recall flip there? That's interesting.
Yeah. I think
surely that doesn't save any time.
If you can get it... if you can get it so you land on the yellow platform, I think it's faster than doing the Zora method because you save a transformation. But it's probably just barely faster. I think it's just an alternate way to do it.
Safer too, I'd say.
Oh, it's faster if you shoot the bomb. That's right.
Oh yeah, you gotta shoot the bomb too. Yeah. Oh, crafty camera. Trying to make Phaaze jump off.
Yeah. You gotta hold target when you do your gainers. Or else camera, this has been known to troll.
You know what the worst thing for Skyward, the worst thing that happened to him was finding that double magic.
Yeah.
That's without doubt the worst thing that could have happened.
Definitely led him on a big path.
Yeah.
He's gonna play it safe here.
Don't blame him. He's probably nervous, like really nervous, like considering how close he is to potentially winning the entire tournament. Also, he wasn't too great with those the high ledge grab for the green boss turnkey. Took him a few attempts at that, probably thinking, I'm not gonna lose time. But then again, he is going to go for a long jump here, so you know it's.
I think Phaaze kind of knows that he kind of god-ratted this seed, so he's probably trying to play it safe. He knows he has a game in hand as well, so I think he's trying not to play too risky.
I don't know about god-rat. He definitely last location the picture box as did Skyward.
Yeah, but I can't imagine you doing anyway with Deku Mask on Night 3 in chest.
And healing on Deku Palace.
I mean, I think he got Bomb Bag or Picto Box.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I think he got Picto Box like as early as he probably could have. Yeah, like it's kind of hard to avoid last locationing that when the seed is the way that it is.
What is this backup?
I don't know, but it worked.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen someone approach it from that angle before, but okay.
Oh yeah, dude, Epic Yoshi would have kicked ass this seed.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah, that's my route idea. Whenever I get if I get All Night's Mask out early, I wanted to just immediately rush to day 3 after talking to Grandma. Check the employee's room. Maybe not even go check out what's in Curiosity Shop. I think at that point, oh no, I can't because you skip Bomb Lady. But yeah, rush both Grandma checks, rush the employee's room, and then just play Song of Time. That's an idea I've had for a while, but it's never come up. And like I said, I keep seeing other people run seeds where all Nice Mask is early, and it's really frustrating.
My big alternative is if I get Deku Mask or Room Key on South Clocktown, Heart Piece, I just go to early Room Key right away. Oh, Jess is a Night 3 rusher if you get All Night Mask early?
Yeah, I think it's a really sound idea, honestly. I mean, I think it is. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. I'll let you know when it happens, like in 2022.
We'll see. There we go. Phaaze.
Skyward is in the area of Pirate's Fortress.
Woo! All it took was that third bottle. He could have had 4 bottles right now, too.
I wonder how fast Phaaze's heart is pumping at this moment. Or maybe he's just super chill about the whole thing. In the kind of way that, like, a snowboarder is chill at the Winter Olympics. It's like, yeah, it's a prestigious competition, but, like, it's still a snowboarder. They're just chill people.
It's true.
Just grab that medal, go home, put it in the drawer, go grab a burger afterwards. Who knows? Maybe Phaaze is like, yeah, this is cool. And then, who wants to race? Who wants to...
The ZFG mentality is just, I got world record. I won the tournament. Cool.
I won a gold. You won a gold medal. How are you going to celebrate? I'm going to go home, smoke pot, and snowboard.
I'm just going to go back in the half pipe and just go some more.
Yeah, let's play again. I want to see Phaaze make a ping in the Discord 2 seconds after finishing, being like, anyone want to race?
I mean, I guess technically he would have pinged by now, because I think the 10-minute delay is probably caught up.
Doesn't want to spoil it, though. You can't spoil the results. You never know.
I must say, it's a weird situation to be in when you're racing in these tournament things and you're watching yourself kind of wind down in the race. It is a bizarre feeling because you can't say anything.
I mean, they're probably just lurking in chat right now. And I'm sure Skyward, when he got that cap and sat there, is just like, well, yeah, I lost.
Then the breaks.
Yep.
I'm probably using that phrase incorrectly. It sounds like it's correctly using that.
I would probably say something along the lines of, that's how she goes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we see. Don't call out the lurks. Come on.
Yeah, but bring the lurk, why not?
Streamer etiquette. It's okay, we're not. That's how the cookie crumbles.
It's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh my god, I just found out the other day, there's a sequel to Bruce Almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Almighty.
When did that happen?
That happened like a year or two after Bruce Almighty came out.
News to me.
Yeah, apparently it was terrible.
It was
just as
bad.
well, because I had no idea it existed. It sounds like, oh, what's the film with Steve Carell where like he's talking to God and like, that's Jim Carrey and it's Bruce Almighty. Like, no, it's another one. Like, no, there is no other one. There was one film. And like, no, man, like he's basically Noah. He's building an ark, and like you are shouting gibberish at this point. And they're like, no, I had to apologize afterwards. Like, oh my god, I completely missed the boat on that one.
Thing. Okay, so I have to ask, why? I don't want to sound rude or anything, but why is this relevant? Why did you bring up Heaven Almighty?
Because they said that's the way the cookie crumbles, and that's his catchphrase in the film, isn't it?
Is it actually? Okay.
Yeah,
that's Jim Carrey's catchphrase in Bruce Almighty.
All right. Well, it's been a long time since I've seen Bruce Almighty, so. Mel, yeah, you okay, Mel? He's not okay. The existence of Evan Almighty has changed his world perspective.
Like, I just found out it's Friday as well.
Oh, yeah,
give me a rest.
All right, hoping for no trolls in the Majora fight, but
this is not the healthiest seed, by the way.
Yeah, but you have double defense.
Double
Also, your
early,
fierce
though,
dating
let's be-
like if you lose to Majora, you deserve it.
This song. This is the TP minigame song.
This isn't a mini game. This is the song for the cannon guy.
Yeah, never mind. I was thinking of the chicken minigame after, but yeah, same thing.
No, the chicken mini game's a different song, I think.
Okay.
It might be the same song. I'm not sure.
This is Weldar from Banjo-Tooie.
Man, I haven't played Banjo-Kazooie in a long time.
And
The winner
GG. Congratulations to Phaaze.
Majora's Mask tournament is Phaaze,
Season 1 champion.
finishing with a time of 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 42 seconds. Congratulations, Phaaze.
Hello.
Undefeated.
How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Congratulations, Phaaze. You are the winner of Season 1.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I first have to realize that's the. Oh my god.
You did it, bud.
Yeah, you guys go first.
Oh, man. Beach.
Skyward.
Well, this
Skyward, I have to ask. The decision to not go Pirate's Fortress.
I mean, when you've got fucked by Camaro, I was like,
Yeah.
it better not be an easy seed because otherwise I lost. And well, you know the rest.
Yep.
You know the rest.
It ended up being the easiest of ECCs I think we've ever witnessed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
That
unfortunate.
tomorrow bottleneck. We were talking about kind of what decided it, and it really came down to two things. Skyward, you skipped Stump Chest, which had a third bottle.
Really? Oh my god.
And
Yeah,
so,
Got it.
yeah, that's Chateau. And there was also small magic in Pirate's Fortress, so Phaaze never ended up getting the double magic on Ocean Title D trade. The other thing was the decision by Phaaze to go to Deku Palace Cycle 1 right after getting the in chest, whereas you waited until Cycle 2. And yeah, it's unfortunate that it had to come down to that, but as we were saying, that's how it goes.
Yeah, the difference was Phaaze put off Revanche. I'm guessing until he found Goron Mask. I mean, Phaaze is here; he can talk for himself.
Yeah.
Was that the intention? Yeah.
Yeah, because I had powder cake already, and just going there as child with only to get the one check and hints, but I was missing only 2 always hints, so the hints were not really that important anyway. So yeah, I waited it for Goron. And then when I got close to last locationing it, I thought, oh god, if it's really gonna be the wrench. So I had Deku Playground left and the Picto Box trade. And then if it wasn't there, I would have Song of Double Time to day 3 or in the swamp without the cutscenes, and then gone to swamp to ranch there. That was my plan.
I have to ask, Phaaze, you knew coming into this race you had the advantage of affording a loss and remaining in the tournament for it. Did that play into how you wanted to root this seed going forward? Did you feel
No.
as though... No? Okay.
I was so scared, like the whole week coming up to this. Like
Yeah.
if I was in Skyward's position, I would play it more calmly, because you've got that one chance. If it works, it's nice. If it doesn't, whatever.
Mhm.
But me in the winning position, I was like, oh god, what if I lose? And then I feel like, how can I even win?
Like the momentum has swung.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be so devastated in 2 days for the rematch, and you have no idea what went through my mind. Oh god.
Because
So
the
like-
minute I saw
You won,
that...
man.
Chat brings
I
up a
see.
good point, and that was to tell Skyward that if you had gone straight to Pirate's Fortress after Woodfall, Gibdo Mask, Magic, and Captain's Hat were all there.
Yeah.
Cool. That
I-
was thanks.
I was going to refer to the fact that Deku Butler had the Moon's Tear. That's what got me thinking. Does Phaaze want to approach this conservatively? Maybe he will go for the Moon's Tear just because he can afford.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Did
saw
that
Woodfall
cross your
Temple.
mind at all?
So Woodfall Temple was with the hero, but the first 3 checks were nothing. And then I thought, oh, can it be like
Like the
Woodfall
Deku
Temple with
Princess?
the hero for the song, or like for getting the butler race? But it couldn't really be it. So I thought,
Yeah.
if it's really not anything there, I'm just gonna grab the Deku Princess and maybe do it later in the cycle. But then I saw that the Sora mask, and I said, oh yeah, that's much better for Wave the Hero. So let's rush that.
So, Skyward, you mentioned that you fell behind because of the picture box, but did you not take solace from the fact that you had to wait until Night of Day 3 to get the Deku mask, and then you had to go to Deku Palace to get the Song of Healing?
Well, yeah, it came to my mind like, oh no. When I got Song of Healing, it was like, oh, please no. please just don't be that. That would be awful.
Because
yeah,
And we
it
noticed
didn't
I
feel
can't think
good.
of many situations where the picture box isn't getting last location in the seed.
I mean, yeah, even if I didn't reset, it would have been the last thing I do, but it wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it wasn't really like last locationing it, but like the way from the cycles worked out, you had to get Deku in on night 3, and then still do Camaro. So like, and we didn't have Epona or Mountain Axes. So like, you obviously do the rest of the checks before that.
And again, I think it really does come down to the decision to go to Deku Palace Cycle 1 versus Cycle 2, which really kind of separated the race. And it's unfortunate that it played out that way, but
I don't think
how it
that played into it as much, because I'm pretty sure Skyward finished Woodfall before Phaaze did.
yes, but there were a couple things that Phaaze had checked that Skyward had to do before going to Great Bay. And beyond that, like, Skyward waited for, I think it was like something like 4 in-game hours for the Camaro dance and wasn't really doing much. So again, like, nothing he could have done because there was nothing he had. But anyway,
Tresco says congratulations, Phaaze.
I was also a bit worried on the night 3 thing, because like usually I make it night 3 and then mostly do the mountain stuff while waiting for Curiosity Shop and maybe a toilet tent.
Mm-hmm.
But because there was so little left, I was really worried that I didn't have anything to do until toilet tent, because it was Wave the Hero the inn, and so I definitely wanted to check it. So I was like, oh god, what am I even gonna do if I don't find anything in these next 2 tracks?
Yeah,
because like I couldn't even do Gossip Stones.
I was gonna say, if I were in the position that you two were in, I would probably do the exact same thing as Skyward. Mostly because I'm thinking, what if Cafe Letter or something is in Deku Palace?
Yeah.
And then it's like, then if that had happened, this seed would have played out completely differently. So
yeah,
this was like the odds of Deku Palace having Song of Healing and then Camaro being required was like pretty low. So I definitely took that into account. And
that's just how rando goes sometimes.
Yeah,
it's one of those things where there's no one right decision to make there.
It's
kind of especially Emma Rando with the time of day stuff. Like he had a race, was it 3 days ago or something, where I checked the staff room chest at like, I think it was at midnight when I did toilet hand, and it had Sora mask, and the last thing I did with Sora was the terminal field checks, the 2, and one of them was Letter to Mama, and that one had Bombek, which locked the whole seed. And because I got it at like 15 minutes before, 15 minutes before Moon Crash, I couldn't do it in the cycle anymore, and so I last locationed it, and then
Oof.
I came in last in this race.
Yeah.
So like sometimes the way the things work out with the time checks, like there's no real there's no guaranteed answer to do them correctly. Sometimes it's just one way works out and the other one doesn't.
Rando's a harsh beast. Like,
Yeah, especially Evan Rando.
This seed is definitely a great example, and especially, I mean, Rando it's definitely a testament to how difficult this Rando in particular can be.
Yeah.
I still prefer it over OTR. Like
I
that
mean,
yeah,
is
same.
not going to be
Same.
me hating MMR. Like I'm still going to play it and still wanting to get some new settings or stuff, and obviously new versions of the Rando.
A point was brought up in chat today that this race today, well, I mean, with the victory by Phaaze, this race is the official death of 1.12.
Yep.
Weekly tomorrow is going to be on 1.13, so that's what we'll be moving on to from here on out.
Shorter cutscenes, woo!
Yay.
The Stone Tower shortened cutscenes are so good.
Oh my god.
I have
still
some
have to
words.
figure out which directions to hold after the cutscenes, because like
Yeah.
camera still zooming in and you're like, oh, where am I?
You have to think really fast. I'm sure we'll get used to it, but yeah.
So, guys, let's summarize how this tournament went. Skyward, you take second place. How did you feel you're going to do coming into the tournament? How do you feel you've ended up? Like, do you feel you've gone above or below expectation? Did you? I feel like you know you had it in you to win the whole thing. You're definitely a capable racer. You were severely underseeded. Well, both of you were really underseeded. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking I could do it. It was very unlikely in my mind, but it was still possible. And especially when I first lost to Phaaze, was like, getting up that loser bracket is gonna be super tough. So I didn't expect to get back from loser bracket, but yeah, it's really great. Like even if I lost today, I'm still glad I went so far in the tournament.
Yeah, you can be super proud.
Well, like you knocked out Ace Slayer, so as far as I'm concerned, you are the unreserved champion of the tournament. It needed a monumental effort to stop that guy, and let's face it.
But Melrose mentioned that you started out, Skyward, as a tracker, right? And you didn't race that much, and here you are sitting in grand finals. So
yeah, I'm definitely proud of what I've done so far. So definitely going for S2.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
S2's got some names that are going to show up for sure. It's going to be...
I sure hope, yeah.
We got Boo. Boo's probably going to enter. We got... Apparently Marco's been talking about entering Season 2 for MMR, so he'll probably bring in at least a couple people.
I sure hope, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
interesting.
Now, Phaaze. Decompress, my dude, you did it. You did it.
It's over.
Season 1 champion. How are you feeling? Summarize your tournament experience, which I imagine is quite a good one.
Okay, so yeah, my tournament was like such a terrible wild ride. Because like coming into the tournament before the qualifier started, I thought like, yeah, I'm a pretty good racer of the people that are in. And I kind of thought like, yeah, top 8 to get the first round bye should be pretty guaranteed, I thought. But then the qualifier started and I couldn't get a really high finish anyway. Like, it was always something that went wrong for me. And then I got only these mediocre results and I ended up in 15th seed or something. And then I started thinking, wow, am I just really not that good? Or was I overrated or something? And everybody's just better, but didn't perform yet. So when the bracket match started, I came in with like literally 0 expectations. I thought, yeah, just gonna play, no matter how it goes. And then I won the first round, which was probably expected, but still could go either way. And then I had to face Chess and Skyward, and I would have bet everything that I would have lost. But I managed to beat both of them. And then I began to realize, wow, I might actually have a shot here. Things are going well, and maybe the tournament format favors me with the way I play.
I expect a bracket win against Jess is probably the kind of confidence boost you would need in that situation.
Yeah, I would have never expected it. Like, I remember that race, I was rushing X and 2 or 3 dungeons, and the whole time I was looking at race time. Like, is he gonna finish or not?
Oh my god.
Oh. That's
so last question from me. It's the only way I feel like it's right, but it's a Majora's Mask restream. If Majora's Mask Season 1 tournament was a flavor of ice cream.
Oh my god.
What flavor of ice cream are you suggesting it is?
Let me think about it.
This is such a stupid question. I don't even know what the answer is.
It's probably a mix of everything because Majora's Mask is like a mix of colors, so I don't know, like strawberries and lemon or whatever, vanilla, chocolate, whatever you want.
What would that be, like? Birthday
Someone in
cake?
chat just straight up told me to shut up, so maybe it's not.
No.
What if we go with Chateau Romani flavor?
Ooh.
Nice one. The Shadow Ramen, I didn't take this seed for some reason.
Yeah, it was on the stump.
Don't worry, I know all about skipping stump chest. I've been there, man.
It always has something when you skip it too.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's kind of the rule of rando is if something easy is something you skip by mistake, it's got to have something important.
Yeah. When you say, the check, it's not gonna have something today. What are the chances? And then you get screwed.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't lose because of stump at least. Like, it was because of camera, which is unlucky also, but at least not a dumb mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's okay.
Did you find any other bottles, by the way?
Found one in Secret Shrine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was thinking if I should really try to find another one to get a 4th bottle, but with 3 it's just fine.
Yeah, there was one in Crimea, so that's one out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So one bottle missing, but it could have been in a foolish area, could have been in one of the temples. Who knows?
Yeah, and Captain Sad could have been really anywhere too. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, yeah, let's just do dungeon. I only have 2 bottles, so let's just do progression and wait for, I don't know, a bottle or Captain Sad.
Yeah, for sure.
A tragic thing, honestly, was that double magic after handing in Ocean Title Deed. Like, if you avoided that, then you don't... Like, Captain's Hat at that point could be anywhere.
Then you don't go
It was a
secret shrine
really-
and all that.
Yeah, it was a really unfortunate thing to come across.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't
That's
think
also
it
the
would
cool
have
thing about
changed.
Rando. With 2 magics, we have Gypto and Garo. Like, those open up so many possibilities.
Yeah, I don't think it would have
Garo
changed
Mask was in
anything, but-
Cape, by the way.
Yeah, it was in Cape.
Oh wow.
I didn't get Gibdo Mask. Where is it? Which chest?
The
It was
Is
an
it
interior.
Rooftop chest on the interior?
No, that was small magic. Gibdo Mask was the next chest,
One
like
you
the
mean-
chest
yeah.
beside it.
The one on
Wow.
the floor.
Great. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pirates Fortress. I was thinking like, yeah, there's gotta be nothing in Pirates Fortress for me to win, and yeah, first chest I do, Captain Sad. Like, woo!
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. At that point, yeah.
I mean,
I
we knew
think-
we we knew we needed all the songs, so when I had
Yeah.
3 bottles, just went into Fortress.
Might as well just get it over with.
Yeah.
But I kind of agree with Skyward's decision to put off Pirate's Fortress, because at that point you kind of know that you're behind, and you want to make a play for if Captain's Hat is somewhere really dumb, then that's pretty much the only thing you can do to get it before your opponent. So I definitely agree with the logic. It's just the way the seed worked out, there was nothing you could have done at that point.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like Fortress is always the answer. Like there's
Yeah.
so many seeds where Fortress is absolutely nothing. Then you get X and you get healing, and you think, oh god. So like
Yeah,
for me,
even-
it's really like from seed to seed, I decide if I go Fortress or Cape or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
I don't have like a
overall I prefer doing dungeons than Pirates Fortress if I can. I think if we're not in go mode, obviously, and we don't have 4 bottles. Like if I had 3 or 4 bottles, maybe I would have gone to Pirates Fortress, but I don't think I would have gone to PF first. I probably would have gone. I mean, I guess that if I didn't found magic, if I went to Cape first, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe that would have been different for me, but I probably would have been even more frustrating for losing at like Majora or in Great Bay Temple
Yeah.
anyway, so
Mhm.
it didn't really change anything, really. So now I'm just
Yeah.
hoping we get some new cool settings. I'm rooting for Song Sanity personally, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see where
Song
it goes.
Sanity is so much fun.
Well,
I'd love to
Trez
see it.
just said Phaaze is the new undisputed king of MMR, so I think we need to speak to him. I think that's how this works.
Is that how it works?
I'm
I
pretty.
think so.
Maybe.
Don't quote me on this, but that's 100% what that means. Yes.
I'm more of a democratic person than a dictator.
I'm sorry, this
don't
Discord
worry.
is a monarchy. You'd have to
Oh.
win next tournament to make any decisions.
Ah,
Okay,
Oof.
but we have a good mod team, so
The
will
first
get
decision
this.
is no more
Okay.
tournaments.
think I have some thoughts about boat speed up, but other than that, I'm looking forward to what 1.13 will bring for us, and I'm sure we'll have a long, detailed discussion before season 2 about what settings we want to go forward with.
Who
Yeah,
knows? Before season 2 happens, we might even have 1.14.
Good.
could.
yeah, who knows?
We don't know
Story is
when.
not gonna stop anytime soon.
Yeah. So
All right,
we'll
well.
get some time.
Any final thoughts from either of the runners? Phaaze, the winner, you got any parting
I-
thoughts for us?
Just wanted to give a big thanks to Rahalia actually, because I used to be only a really big fan of Rando. Like I was like just a great viewer who watches every race of OT Rando, Link to the Past Rando and stuff, and I never really considered racing myself. And then Rahalia, she like encouraged me to start racing myself. And first I was a bit unsure, but then I decided to try it out, and like it has become such an important hobby for me now. And
Mhm.
every time I do it ever since, I'm having so much fun. So yeah, if you're watching Rahalia, thank you for that.
Indeed. Shout outs to another bracket participant and good friend to a lot of us.
Yeah. It's basically all I have to say now.
Right.
Still have to sleep over the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get a good
Skyward,
rest, man.
any thoughts from you, Skyward?
Well, I'll say I'm glad I took part in this tournament. I'm glad I took part in MMR actually, because I was just, as you said, I was just a tracker at first, and then commentator, and then said, hey, it's getting pretty good. I kind of like Rando. I was just doing some seeds by myself. I was already playing OTR, but I was like, hey, MMR is kind of cool actually. Like it's actually really good. I could take part in weeklies and stuff, and then obviously we got the tournament, and it didn't really expect to get that far, especially when I got into lower bracket, like winning all those matches in the winner bracket was kind of crazy. Close one with Drunus, if you're still here in the chat. That match was crazy.
The cake seed.
Yeah, cake W seed.
That
was a nice one.
Cakes combined.
And yeah, overall it was a ton of fun. So I'm really glad I took part in it. I'm really looking forward to what's getting new in MMR Season 2, obviously, getting new players in. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, one thing we have to improve for next time is that we set deadlines for our matches and we avoid that the tournament gets dragged out so long.
Yeah. Well, we can't really. It's kind of hard
about
to.
it.
It's kind of hard to get some matches. Early. I mean, I know we all got a life, either professional or either otherwise.
Yeah, true.
So I know it got difficult for me in this like period because of I got a lot of work and it was really difficult to get a bracket match ready because I would come back from work really late and was like, there's no way I'm gonna do a tournament match in Rando.
No, don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, every tournament has that scheduling problem, just with IRO and everything.
Yeah.
Have fun with Season 4, guys.
Well, I didn't do a single season OTR Season 4 qualifier yet, and I'm worrying. I don't have time. That's the same problem. I just don't have time to do them, which is a shame but I don't know. It's fine. I don't really have as much as a chance in OTR than MMR, so I'm good with that.
Yep, that's fair.
I love the idea of you being really tired, getting home from work, thinking, "Oh, I don't know if I want to schedule my next match. Oh, who's my next opponent? Melrose. Oh, let's rock and roll. This is a cakewalk.
Easy, free win.
Yeah, boy. Well, I wasn't working at this time, Melrose, so you were fine. We could have done a match anytime.
All right.
We all set?
I think
I
so.
have one thing I want to say real quick. I drafted in real quick because Crimson A was initially going to commentate this race, and Crimson A would have been amazing as a commentator, would have been high energy, would have been great, but unfortunately Crimson A is dealing with COVID, or at least COVID symptoms. I'm not quite sure what the official word is on that. Is it a positive? Either way, Crim, I hope you're watching. If so, get well better soon, dude. I hope you recover soon.
Keep him in your thoughts.
Indeed.
I think that's it. All right, Ricky.
All right.
What was that?
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Good. Congratulations to Phaaze and congratulations to Skyward for a solid second place. That match was awesome. Thank you to our commentators, Rob the Video Gamer, Vidya James, and Melrose. And thank you to our trackers, Brotinder Dose, I think I said that right, and Steve Master 92. Thank you so much. That's going to wrap up our match today and the Season 1 tournament for Majora's Mask Randomizer. Tomorrow, we do have the weekly race happening at 12 p.m., so stay tuned. So watch out for that tomorrow and participate as we're waiting for Season 2 to start up sometime this year. Coming up today on ZSR, we have the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Freaky Friday race at 7 p.m. EST. That's going to be on this channel in a couple of hours. Tomorrow, at the same time as the Majora's Mask weekly race, we have the Skyward Sword Talk to Yorble tournament. It's Tato ISR versus 64-bit Link, so watch out for that. We have Breath of the Wild 80% bi-weekly race at 1 p.m. tomorrow, as well as the Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log tournament winners bracket quarterfinals between Gymnast 86 and Trog WW at 2:50 p.m. Do not want to miss that. At 2:30 p.m. tomorrow, we have the ZSR Sub Gold Reward Among Us with subscribers. So if you like Among Us and you like all the memes and whatever and the fad that's going on lately, check that out. That's going to be tomorrow at 2:30. At 3 o'clock, it's Saturday. It's always packed on Saturday. We have the Wind Waker Randomizer bi-weekly fun race at 6 p.m. Speaking of the Ocarina of Time Season 4, we have the qualifier number 8 at 6 p.m. tomorrow. And at 9:20, we have another Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log Tournament quarterfinal match for the winner's bracket between PK Slam and J-Wist. And then at 10 p.m., we have the Zelda 2 Randomizer Weekly Race. So, lots of content for everybody on the ZSR channels all day tomorrow. Check out something you want to watch. And with that, we're going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you had a great time and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!
So long,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.